क्या यार, मैं इतना कल मीटिंग में था पता है, राइट के हेडक्वार्टर्स में। मैं उनको बोला कोई एक एक्सपर्ट मोड आएगा इसमें, क्योंकि थोड़ा इजी सा हो गया मेरे लिए। हाँ हाँ, राइट, इफ द वॉचिंग द स्ट्रीम कुछ एक्सपर्ट मोड आएगा। एक ऐसा मोड डालो जिसमें सोलो फाइंड करेगा ना तो 1v5 भी फाइंड हो। नहीं मतलब रेडियंट जाने के बाद क्या है अचीवमेंट? नहीं नहीं बताओ, क्या है? कुछ नहीं है बे, समझ रहे हो? बजो बजो। अबे ये तो कुछ नहीं, रात को तो और। लेकिन रात को प्रॉब्लम क्या मालूम है? अगर एक डी रैंक हो गया ना सीधा इमोर्टल 3, लेकिन चलेगा। टॉप पे जो आइकन है ना रेडियंट का है। हाँ साले इतना बकचोदी करके रैंक 1 जा भाई भाई, बाकी लोग को भी करने दो भाई अपना अपना अचीवमेंट्स। भाई मैं ही करूंगा तो बाकी लोग क्या करेंगे भाई? रेडियंट गेम प्ले देखना है आज बहुत पटेंगे। नहीं मेरे को मालूम है तुम लोग काउंटर बजने के लिए रुके हो कि मैं हगूंगा बॉटम फ्रैगर करूंगा, तुम लोग बोलेंगे ये देखो रेडियंट है, तुम लोग रुके हो, मेरे को पता है रात को करेंगे वो बकचोदी। इसलिए मैं ऑफ स्ट्रीम खेल रहा था, क्योंकि मेरे को पता है ऑन स्ट्रीम रेडियंट बनना इतना चैट वाट पढ़ के ना थोड़ा इम्पॉसिबल सा है। या फिर मैं चैट नहीं पढ़ूंगा या फिर गेम में ध्यान नहीं रहेगा, समझ रहे हो? और मेरी पत्नी कैसा है, कैसी है? हाय रेडियंट, मैं हूँ मैं हूँ। एक सेकंड रुको हाँ। यार पता है 700 मैच फाउंड, लड़की लोग का रिश्ता आ रहा है। हे क्यूटीज, आई एम मैरिड यो। रेडियंट बना नहीं कि ये सब आना चाहते हो यार? हाँ, मैरिड हूँ भाई। हेलो। किसने बूस्ट करा है जाके देखना हिस्ट्री, किसने बूस्ट करा है क्या करा है पूरी हिस्ट्री देखो। चलो चलो। हाँ, 50 गिफ्टेड हो जाए रेडियंट की खुशी में भाई। एक स्टिकर नहीं है और मैं गिफ्टेड करूँ यार? ये पिटने वाली हरकतें कब? दिखा तो लाइव पे रेडियंट रात को नाइट स्ट्रीम। वाकले ने बूस्ट किया आपको, जाके चेक करो विन परसेंट। मेरा और वाकले का विन परसेंट 50% है। मतलब उसने मेरे को डी रैंक करवाया है, इतना इलो दिया उससे कम वो हुआ है। हेलो, 2 दिन का रेडियंट, एक दिन बड़ी। कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस बंक्स मेरी जान, बहुत खुश हुआ। तू टिबन फाटू लोग मेरे मुंह पे स्माइल लाया आफ्टर। अरे यार ऐसे तो, एंड यू गाइस आर द बेस्ट, लव यू यार यूनिक बाय, लव यू। टेक केयर बडीज, टेक केयर ऑफ योर फैमिली आल्सो, कीप स्माइलिंग। कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस बंक बाय फॉर रेडियंट, लव यू एमपी। आपके रेडियंट पहुंचने की खुशी में थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू मात्र, थैंक यू। आज रात को करेंगे ना बूम बाम। जॉर्ड गेम प्ले कब होगा वापस? जब अन्ना आएंगे, जब टिबोन आएगा वापस, जब गोल्ड पे आएंगे तब। रिटर्न के प्ले हो जाता तो रात को भी। वाई डज ही हैव टिंडर ऑन योर फोन पिकी? बिना उसके ही आ जाता रिक्वेस्ट, पता नहीं कैसे। हाँ, कुछ ऐप इंस्टॉल नहीं है फिर भी आता है। देर आर लाइक 653, एग्जैक्ट नंबर है 653 गर्ल्स लुकिंग फॉर यू करके नोटिफिकेशन। गूगल वाले ही देते लगते डायरेक्ट। नहीं मतलब रेडेड बनना पाप है यार। सांप बनी है पिंकी यहाँ पे। हेलो बग्स भाई, हेलो। पीछे कौन पुदर कर है? पिंकी है। तबीयत खराब है करके सांप बनी है नीचे। तबियत खराब है ना तेरा? ये अभी तक डिसाइड नहीं हुआ है कि नहीं? पिलो कौन फेंक रहा है? पिंकी है, पिंकी है। बंग्स बाय, मैं भी मॉडल 1 आ गया। होप कि कभी साथ में खेलने का मौका मिले इमॉर्टल 3 पे। लव यू रेडियंट। श्योर है भाई, रेडियंट। हाँ, ऑल्ट अकाउंट से खेलेंगे अभी हैं? अभी पिंकी को पहुंचाऊंगा रेडियंट। हाँ, पिंकी को रेडियंट पहुंचाने के बाद जो टिबोन का रिएक्शन रहेगा, अरे पिंकी भी रेडियंट है। और अरे बंग्स भाई अकेले अकेले रेडियंट गए स्ट्रीम ने क्या? नहीं रे, रात भर खेल रहा था, रात भर खेल रहा था रे, इसलिए बहुत ग्राइंड किया था ना रे ऑफ स्ट्रीम। इस बार कैसे भी करके पहुंचने था, बे खप गया था साला दो इससे लास्ट इसमें।
कुछ और काम भी नहीं था ना?
हाँ, कुछ नहीं था ना, कुछ और काम वाम कुछ था नहीं। लास्ट 2-3 महीने में साला इतना काम वाम था, शादी वादी हुआ, ये वो, टाइम ही नहीं मिला था ग्राइंड करने को। इस बार हो गया अच्छे से। मेंबर्स ग्रुप में क्लिप देखा नहीं? आई होप योर हेल्थ इज फाइन। मेरा फाइन है, पिंकी नॉट फाइन है। आर्यन अरफीद, थैंक यू फॉर द 69 मेंबरशिप मेरी जान। हैशटैग वन आना पागल है। कैन जी क्वालिफाई? वेल, कैलकुलेटर लेके बैठो, रेडी लक तो है। रात में बिंक्स ग्राइंडिंग, फिंकी आईडी, आफ्टरनून में फिंकी डी रैंकिंग, बैलेंस है लाइफ। रुक जाओ, पिंकी भी पहुंचने वाली है इमॉर्टल, ठीक है? पिंकी ने आजकल रेस खेलना चालू किया है, इसकी स्किल मार रही है। हाँ, लेकिन पिंकी का भी सेम मेरे जैसे भी ऑन स्ट्रीम नहीं दिखा सकती। ऑन स्ट्रीम रेस खेल के 30-30 किल मार रही है पिंकी, समझ रहे हो? वो उसको वो है स्ट्रीम का शाइनेस। पिंकी इमॉर्टल कल, मैं उसको बोला उसको इमॉर्टल पहुंचाऊंगा।
मैं
तभी
मॉडल पहुंची ना, आधे लोग तो अनइंस्टॉल कर देंगे, भरोसा नहीं
नहीं, वो लोग को पता है ना मैं पहुंचाऊंगा।
हाँ, बट स्टिल।
रिमेम्बर बंक्स बाय नीट दे रहा था, आई एम बैक। कैसा गया नीट तेरा? हाँ, नीट वाले फ्री हो गए, कैसे गया चैट नीट्स? तुम सबका नीट्स कैसे गया? नीट्स शादी के बाद फर्स्ट रेडिया, पहली बार पहुंचे क्या? दूसरी बार?
योर फर्स्ट रेडियंट वाज मैरिड
हाँ,
इन इंडिया।
शादी के पहले रेडियंट, शादी के बाद रेडियंट, शादी के बीच में नहीं बन पाया। नीट नीट नहीं रे बाबा, नीट वही तो बोला। अच्छा गया, बोला था अच्छा जाएगा यार। मेरा स्ट्रीम जो भी देखता है ना, उनका एग्जाम्स पता नहीं कैसे जाता है, मतलब इतना नॉलेज जो मिलता है। हाँ, किसने कैरी किया बंक भाई? सोलो खेला, वो भी सिंगापुर, समझ रहे? ओनली मुंबई रहता तो एक दिन का रेडियंट, एक दिन में। अब घर में 2 रेडियंट होगा।
तो रेडियंट
नहीं, फिर मैं क्यों रेडियंट? फिर मुझे देखना है स्ट्रीम तेरा।
मैं तेरे आईडी से खेल लेती हूँ ना फिर।
नहीं नहीं ना,
नहीं नहीं, तेरे आईडी से खेलती हूँ ना मैं।
तो एक महीना सिर्फ डी रैंक स्ट्रीम करेगी, वो चलेगा मेरे को? नॉलेज 653 लड़कियां लुकिंग फॉर यू, तो नॉलेज बोलता है ये आदमी ऑब्वियसली भाई। उधर तुमको केमिस्ट्री मालूम पड़ता है, केमिस्ट्री, केमिस्ट्री सिखा रहा था मैं। थैंक्स फिंकी दी, आपको बूस्ट के लिए है।
मैंने बूस्ट किया है।
वैसे एक बात पता है, जब मैं एक गेम दूर था ना रेडियंट से, ठीक है, एक गेम, तभी पिंकी ने मुझे गाली दी थी, 2 हारा था। मैं पिंकी को बाहर जाके सॉरी बोला, और बोला कि प्लीज़ अपना गाली रिटर्न दे दे, और फिर रात को बना मैं गाली स्ट्रांग है, मतलब इसका, समझ रहे हो? समझ रहे हो? तो उसका मतलब ये नहीं कि वो गाली देगा तो मैं डी रैंक रहेगा, उसका मतलब ये है मम्मी पापा इफ यू आर वाचिंग द स्ट्रीम गाली देना सीख गई है ये।
हेलो।
Sachin bhai, thank you for the one gift, Mary Jan. Meet bhai, thank you for the Jivani. Last match 13-1 जीता ना. हाँ, बस दुख में हूँ, 80 नंबर से रह गया सिलेक्शन. है दुख नहीं यार, खुशी होना चाहिए. मतलब सिर्फ 80 से ही रह गया सिलेक्शन, तो अगली बार तेरे को सिर्फ 80 पे मेहनत करना है, समझ रहे हो. If Talon wins against RRQ and PRX defeat RRQ, Team Secret lose to DRX and G defeat Detonation and TSG can qualify. क्या लगता है पॉसिबल है? तूने खुद लिखा है पॉसिबल है. सबसे ज्यादा मैच तूने किया है यहाँ पे, तो आई थिंक आई ट्रस्ट यू. समझ रहे हो. प्लस तो पैसा वाला लगता है, सुपर चैट किया तो ट्रस्ट डबल हो गया. पॉसिबल है. Nunke Swami bhai, thank you for the membership, मेरी जान. Love yous. Member only stream कल से resume हो जाएगा. चैट कल से resume हो जाएगा. आज हम ये करेंगे, फिर रात को करेंगे valorant push या फिर rank pull या फिर giveaway of radiant rank, कुछ भी बोलो. रात को हारना तो कन्फर्म है वे, 101%. जिस तरह से पूरे देश की निगाहें मेरे रैंक पे ना, जिस तरीके से 15 नींबू काट के भी चिपकाओ ना मैं स्क्रीन में, तो भी वो नहीं हटेगा. समझ रहे हो. चलो गया.
And the players walk onto the stage for the last match of Week 7. It's going to be Detonation Focus Me going up against DRX. And in my head, this is as Pacific as it gets because both teams' logos are quite blue, and that was our color in the lock-in knife when it was released. So this is VCT Pacific incarnate.
क्या लगता है guys? सबसे top versus ब्रह्मांड.
I'm looking over at the desk, but
all right.
The players in good spirits, and DFM, I mean, we touched upon it, right? They're basically out of the playoffs, or absolutely out of the playoffs, so in some ways, takes off the pressure. Right now, you're already putting your sights over on LCQ. Of course, your matches do still have impact on the rest of the standings, so you still have something to play for here.
I mean, you absolutely do. For DRX, you know, they're not a team that really take any series that they go into lightly. So expect that they are still going to be coming out.
They're all ready
to go for the double fist bump.
And Buzz always forgets that he has to walk in front of the desk. He's always trying to
just
go right to his
some.
seat, but he's back where he needs to be. And there's Taka J and Foxy Nice. Oh no!
He's doing the Lee Sin.
He's doing the Lee Sin, but here's the thing, Taka J. Last time we saw an intended fist bump. It was actually DFM, Zenfree not getting the fist bump from Envy, and then Envy just popped off and took down DFM. So Taka J, if he takes that personally, maybe we see a different form today against DRX.
Well, I certainly hope so. They're going to need some kind of transcend.
जितना मेरा रेडियंट एनालिसिस है ना, रेडियंट एनालिसिस बोलना पड़ रहा है मेरे को, पता नहीं क्यों, बट जितना मेरा रेडियंट एनालिसिस है, तो उसके हिसाब से मतलब रेडियंट बंक्स का थॉट्स ये है कि जैसे ही ये लोग हारेगा ना पहला पिस्तूल राउंड DFM, तो रेडियंट बंक्स को लग रहा है कि आधा डिमोनेटाइजेशन वहां पे ही होएगा, मेरे को लग रहा है. मैंने कंडीशन दी बस, हाउ लाइकली इज इट वो पूछ रहा. How likely it's 0.5%?
Playing at home. I think you kind of need to dig deep into those feelings if you want to have a chance.
With all the rotations,
guys,
I think it's somewhat inevitable for DFM to just take a leaf out of, you know, Carmine and Heretics' book, right?
Mentioning Radiant is important.
Yeah, just go through the go through all the possibilities. Try to find that multiverse that does bring you that win here. Well, today it's going to be Rada on that start.
Also guys, as a Radiant ना मेरे को लग रहा है गाना बहुत मस्त है, समझ रहे हो, मस्त गाना है. As a Radiant मैं बोल रहा हूँ, समझ रहे हो.
Because DFM, I mean, again, that will tell us whether they figured it out or if they're still experimenting, and it is still going to be a Haven ban. Even though RQ took it away from DRX, Detonation Focus Me just saying, nah, we still give respect to it.
I mean, it's one that hasn't looked the best for DFM. We saw them play, that was where Soldum did play back at Lock-In, and it was just a very one-sided affair. But they are opting to go for Fracture. We saw DRX dropping this one. They tried to go for the double duelist. It didn't work out for them, but this is what I was a little bit worried about seeing that first ban coming in, is that Ascent has been one that DFM has been banning in the past. So now they leave it open. DRX are more than happy to go for it. They should anticipate that.
So what camera I am using? I am using HDR 4K प्रीमियम हाई क्वालिटी कौन सा? Canon.
If it does go to a decider, it will be going to Pearl. So, I mean, okay, we're starting on Fracture. That's one of the wins that DFM has had so far out of the 2-map wins. It was against Gen G. They did look quite good. And then Ascent, while it does look risky, DFM has also played a lot of Pearl if they can get to that round 3.
I mean, we're mentioning RQ because they were the ones
disagree
that
with
took
your
map away
onion.
from DRX
Onion
side
nahi
from
re,
Gen
opinion
G.
re.
They got that done on Haven, as you said. Pearl was the last map in that series, William, and it was a 13-2 scoreline. DRX rallied back in a monstrous way.
You let me huff that hopium and copium, all right? I'm sitting at this desk here, trying to bring things alive, and let's look at the compositions here.
It's a change.
4K HDR rated camera.
So this is a change actually on both sides.
Two
Because not
videos
only do we have
of
RB
Kali
going for the
Kushima
fade, which is something that we would normally be seeing Zest do, and then we'd have
Neon.
RB playing Neon. It's going to be Foxy9 sticking a race.
Mako!
Be confident enough in his
Give
Neon
me
to
some
run it
Choco
here.
Lava
But
gameplay,
on the
bro.
opposite side, because we do not have suggestion, that means that we have
ये लोग में कौन मारेगा मालूम है? रायता मारेगा अपना, समझ रहे हो? रायता पसंद है, रायता मारेगा, एंथम मारेगा, और कौन मारेगा? दो ही बंदे दिख रहे मुझे, ये दोनों मारेंगे. अक्सर रेडिएंट HSR. I'm Rappo, thank you for the chalice.
Chance, right? Because
I mean,
Soldom is back on Jet again.
Yeah, the comfort pick, of course, does play a role here, so we'll see
Yeah.
Guys,
DFM. What
लेकिन
have you?
तुमको ऐसा लगता नहीं है कि बिना डेथ मैच, हाँ? नो डेथ मैच, नो शूटिंग रेंज, नींद से उठ के ब्रश करके सीधा बैठने वाला इंसान कैसे पहुंचा? मुझे भी लगता है.
Versus Goliath match here.
God.
I mean,
Huh?
this could actually be the shortest day of VCT
Yes, sir.
Pacific yet.
Yes,
I
sir,
hope
क्या?
it's not. I would love to see an upset, but man, it's hard to imagine
तो.
one happening.
It's so tough, right? Like they talked about it. The Deskers covered it all.
लगता है,
This
लगता
is
है.
truly that David versus Goliath. They just have so many obstacles in front of them.
Carry
Kilios was
okay.
talking about how
कौन
even the
carry
map
किया
picks
भाई?
were kind of against them. They left Ascent open on purpose, so maybe they prepared for it. Maybe they
हाँ
didn't.
ना,
We
I thought
don't know
about
how
it.
it's going to look until
जो
the game
carry
actually
किया
starts.
वही
But I
immortal है.
will say, I agree with Valdez.
गलती से
The fact
ready
that
है.
they have sold
हाँ,
them
वो
and,
सकता
maybe
है.
suggest out is a little
वो
bit
सकता
weird.
है.
Maybe
Thanks
not.
to MW.
They have
बागले
made
को
some
खुद पूछना
changes, and
कितना
that's
हीलो
something
बढ़ाया
that we can hope for.
आधा तो
let's
हारा
see
है
what they've got to
हरामजादा.
offer here as we
चलो,
go
चलो गया.
into map 1 here. Detonation Focus Me will be on the defending side. DRX gonna have
हल्का
to
सा
be
कैमरा
planting
उधर
that
करो.
spike.
हाँ?
And you know, Detonation Focus Me, I think they have improved in every week we've seen.
True.
They do
Huh?
have their shortcomings, and you know, DRX is very aware
ए भगवान.
of the play style
कितने
here.
डाउन टू अर्थ है यार, जमीन
from
पे सो रही
Detonation
है.
Focus Me. So let's see what they've got. We got to take it round by round, but I think if Detonation Focus Me can hang here with DRX, who right now really is the best in this region, that would be super exciting.
Certainly would be, but already starting things off.
Uh,
I mean, this is how they play, right? They love to
कितना
go
मारेगा
off of
बस?
information.
Section by
but
thank you for the
so does
ban.
DRX, and
Om
DRX are a
deserving
very
rating. Love you,
tactical and
buddy.
composed team.
Section
Just
by
getting
thank
that
you.
early
MO by
information
thanks
out by
बोलो.
Dish, they already know. All right, A main's probably clear. We can go in.
All right, they're going to come into A main, but there's going to be a big invade here. I like strategically the idea here. Let's see how effective this can actually be. Soldum gets the first. Foxy9
Oh,
into the
why?
finish. Beautiful spam there, killing RB in
Upset?
the smoke.
That was... That came out of nowhere.
That was wild.
Arvin looking at a high upset.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, DRX suddenly feeling the pressure, but you still can't count out these 3 players already taking out the nanostorms. They will be able to get the safe spike plant, but the post-plant positions here will have to be so important. DFM has the numbers to overwhelm their defensive forces.
DFM जीतेगा.
Spike now planted to B. They're at least going to get that spike money. Is it going to be possible for them to take this fight? It's hard to imagine, you know, in a pistol round especially, it really is kind of a blow for blow.
वो लोग भी दो लाल है, कर तो सकते
in a
हैं.
Valorant match for round 1. And we
Blind
see
है क्या?
Bush coming here from Detonation Focus Me. One headshot. That's going to be it. Mako now down. All right, Buzz, not bad.
Oh,
Stax has been eliminated. It's just going to be Buzz left.
How do you play it?
Yeah.
oh बाप रे.
Okay, well, this is really exciting. So,
Guys,
we're gonna get
जीत
that
गए
to
मैं.
Focus Me with the first win on the board, and
जीत
hopefully
गए.
for their sake, it's going to be one of many to propel them forward.
Valdez
हाँ.
Soldam is the magic.
मैं तो बोलता अभी बंद कर दो
Finding those two
बोल दो
opening
जीत
shots
गए
really made all the difference. Of course, I think
भाई
for
अच्छा
DRX,
खेला
though,
बे
it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good enough.
चार
They
dish
still don't have the numbers to win out the round.
अच्छा खेला
I would have hoped for maybe Mako to play a different position because in that one and done, you need to get more frags. Otherwise, you had an incendiary, you couldn't really use it still. So
okay guys upset आएगा मजा आएगा
already starting things off. They want to
मजा तो
secure
आएगा
this
upset
momentum.
आएगा
Takajay with the Vandal.
upset होने के बाद
I do
tweet
like
करना
the strat
चाहिए
there
we
in
only
round one,
defeat
hiding up
hashtag
over a
bans
drop and basically intercepting the players right when they think the site's free. This time around here, it's going to be DRX trying to pinch into B. Soldam gets that first kill on Mako.
Notification
Second
बंद
round
करो
now in a row that Soldam gets first blood. Damn.
भाई heavy मार रहा है
And this just leaves Stacks. Well, before I can even finish that sentence, he's picked off.
heavy मार रहा है
Folks, me wins that
13
expected
for
round two
DRX
off the
win.
back of the victory in the pistol round.
Yeah, classic
38
round,
39
they
होते
get
हुए
to
दिख रहा है
preserve their weapons, still holding on to the rifles. The teammates
As
with
a
more money
radiant
get to buy up as
पिस्तूला
well. And this is
analysis
something that
कैसे
the
गलत हो
Japanese teams
बंद
have
है
been
मैं
doing.
बोला अगर ये लोग
Light
हारेगा
shields,
तो
you get
demonetization
some
होएगा बोला
form of
ये
rifle
नहीं बोला था वो लोग
fire, so they're
हारेंगे
gonna go for a bit of a save. Still,
Radiant
the Sheriff
is never
can be
wrong.
deadly. DRX are the ones with the full buy, and let's see what they do with it.
All right. We now
जी
go to
के सामने
round
बस
three.
नहीं मारे
One here is DRX is going to try to regain control and tempo. A
guys
quiet push
अगर
up
ये लोग
into
ने
A.
DRX को हरा
They
दिया
do have both north and south
2-0
on there covered. Well, I
अपनी
say
कितनी
that.
फटी
Buzz
पड़ी रहेगी
headed
अगले
southbound.
हफ्ता
But they're going to be pushing up towards A.
हाँ?
It's just going to be Anthem ready
आधे
to
तो
receive
अभी
this.
मुंह में
They're
आ
gonna
जाएंगे
smoke him
अपने
out. And so this is going to come down to just a detonation.
कैलकुलेटर भी तोड़ देंगे लोग
I think Takej's trying to get the alt orb in time and then maybe play off the orbital strike that way. He is 1 point away from it, so this could be doable. I mean, DFM clearly set up for retakes in this, but Buzz has the positioning as well. Maybe he can get a couple more frags and Mako supporting him. They should be able to do it.
Oh, bad spray transfer there, but Buzz gets a second. And this
Bye.
tactical setup is just perfect. It's just
Heavy
Anthem left
marre.
over here.
DRX is back
And I don't, there's obviously no way
DRX is back
taken here. So
juice
this will be DRX's first
भाई
win.
ना weak by था
Very
DFM
promising
by कोई
play
चीज
once
नहीं
they finally have the superior guns in hand.
Yeah, not too bad at all. I mean, that's DRX, classic. Now they have the information.
Excuse
Once they know where
me?
these players are positioned, it's easy for DRX to click heads, tasteless. That's what this game's about.
They did. Some faces did get clicked back there.
Vibes,
Swag,
thank you for
and,
the
Now we
membership
go into the fourth round here.
Yeah, I think this is where things start to get interesting. The fourth round is where it's crucial for DFM because,
हालत भाई यहाँ
like I
पे
mentioned,
सोई
right, they
हुई
were running across the map. They went towards arcade as a group of threes, and what they really wanted to do there was to pick up the ultimate orb. And now we can see Takejay and Zenfree. They both have their ultimates. This could be useful for pushing out, getting
Is
information.
there chance
or maybe
for
just
G to
setting up for a
qualify?
retake.
देखते हैं
And that's something that they've clearly
Next
tried
week ही
to
पता
explore in
चलेगा
previous
यार
rounds.
Yeah. Well, we're going to see if the first two rounds were not
Next
an
week अगर
anomaly
G
coming
आ रही
up
तो no
here.
chance
As round 4, Mako actually just shot right down there trying
Oh
to
Pinky
lurk just down the
number
ramp
is
by
calling
zip lines. Just picked off immediately.
I'll call him
Soldam always getting these first kills, by the way.
Yes. And that is what he's known to do. Going in, and he's supported by his teammate this time as well. But DRX do not let up. They just go in for the site.
Okay, Foxy 9.
ओए
Oh.
Nice shot there by Zinfree.
Foxy ने जीत
Going to be a bit of a difficult round right now here.
Wow. Seekers, it just revealed
ओ
our
भाई क्या
location.
मस्त ब्लाइंड था
He's going to get flashed, and that's going to be a little bit more space for DFM to work with. Stacks, though, holding down the side on his own.
अलम्बॉट ने पहचाना
Gonna
ना
try to
उसको
push in.
Okay.
This is a doable moment for them. Oh,
Sold out.
oh my God! He just barely dodges those bullets. Stacks continues to stay
भाई
down.
मार
here in hell.
सकते
Winnable.
भाई
I gotta
निकला
say,
राउंड
Kudos.
भाई
That
निकला
focus me. They are starting to really build up momentum here.
I mean, you got to kind of
3-1.
like it at the same time. I don't know
अभी
if
वो
it's
लोग
just
eco?
DRX
4-1
underestimating their opponent a little bit.
Yeah, when you're a team like DRX, you're really
You're like-
trying to go all the way and win the whole thing. And there are moments where you'll pocket strategies or plays, right?
Yeah.
If you think that mechanically you're just better
Excuse
than the other
me?
team, why not play a more vanilla approach to the game? But
भाई
then you see
कितने खुश
moments
है
like
यार वो
that
लोग
where it can backfire. I don't know if that's happening this game, or if we're seeing Detonation Focus Me in a real growth spurt here.
It's a little bit early, I guess, but Yeah, you're right, bro. I mean, this is way too vanilla. This
निकाल
is
सकते हैं बे
classic. You're just running into
वो लोग
sight.
वापस
We need
नहीं
a
नहीं
little more
भाई तो है
flavor than that, and DFM clearly has
भाई तो है
something a little bit
भाई ये
nutty
जीत गया ना ये राउंड
Same
DFM
time now,
heavy
Sodak
lead में
looking
रहेंगे
for that
heavy
opening pick again.
All right, Foxy9. Gonna ping pong the boombot out there.
Wow.
Soldam advances. As we have again the defenders actually pushing up here into the northern position.
यहाँ पे भी blind होता है क्या
Are they going to try to counter push? It looks like they're ready to set
could.
this up. There's a bit of a standoff over here. Foxy waiting. We're almost burned through a minute now in this round. They're going to courier the
वहाँ
spike
पे
to
भी
the
blind
south
होता है
towards spawn.
I see what they're doing. Anticipating the push, I mean, they knew that Soldam was up in the bench
sound आ गया
position,
ropes का
but at the
भाई
same time,
rotation
because
भी दे
DRX
रहे
has
भाई
already
बराबर
gotten control over aim main, why not make use of that? Why not
Rotation
find a
भी
way to
दिया
push it,
बराबर
maybe get DFM to expend some of their utility, but they have to be careful through the
first
doors.
kill भी लिया
Zen frees up by Raptors, and he finds one.
4v5 भी है flank भी आ रहा है
We're going to have another flash come out. No, hold on. All right, so they're on A now. We're going to get that plant. Beautifully done.
Coming from behind.
ओए stun में मारा
That's a shot. I think he was
ए
decent,
बहुत
but
risk है यहाँ पे crossfire
strong.
आएगा अभी
All right, Stack's about to get a duel here. Zinfeet just on the other side. Shot down. Oh, but Buzz!
let it rip.
Gonna get three! No!
आई
Can't quite get that second shot to fully connect.
Killjoy को जीतना पड़ेगा
Mako. Oh,
ओए
beautifully done.
Killjoy को पहला
Stand
लेना
up
था रे
left
fight
and shot from behind. A brilliant round here from
अयो
DRX.
यार hopes तो था यार
And we go back in. It's round 5, well, round 6 now, but it's a 2-3 score for DRX. I mean, you can't really
निकाल
let these
सकते थे
guys
यार
get the spike plan. And once they do, especially when they have the guns, they're going to set up great positions. And you could see in that spray transfer, the way that they played off of
By
each other
shot
around by
tomorrow.
the door. Someone just to peek to be that little bit of an early bait. DFM were all distracted towards the other side of A main. So classic round, classic DRX.
Right there.
And maybe a shorty that was a little bit too short, Tastes.
Yeah, I thought it was going to work, though. I was ready
Same,
to
I
play-by-play that the way I thought it was going to
Jet
come
plays
out.
बनाया तो ठीक है वरना
And so, Detonation focus me now with a save round here. We've got Anthem and Zinfree here with Sheriffs. Maybe they can get that, you know,
ये लोग का चार बंदे
thrifty
stack करते
start
हैं
where you
बहुत
get
है
the
वे लोग
headshot from afar
DFM
and try to farm out the guns from there. And DRX is going to have a very gradual push-up to B. So far, the last several rounds have really been all the attention on A. But B is going to be completely
Yeah, but thank you for the
Then it's supposed to
membership.
be doing the coin flip strat, where you just you
किसकी
occupy
side से है
heavily
तू?
just one of the two
Obviously.
sites, and there's a 50% chance that as they invade, you're all going to be there ready to receive them.
We're chess players, right, Tasteless?
Yes.
It's a gambit.
It's a gambit. Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. It's it absolutely is not going to work, unfortunately. Bad guess. And so it's going to be a very impossible retake. But we've seen Detonation Focus Me and a couple of the other teams here do like these approaches when they're down and out.
Yeah. I mean, the Japanese teams do this. They love to go safe.
4v5 एक गन मिला
They find strength in numbers. So that,
breach उठाएगा
well, alone, still able to pick up one. I think supported by Rada as well. He was able to push up. This gives them a little bit more firepower because now Rada has a weapon. Soldam goes
दूसरा
even
kill
for it.
3v5
Detonation Focus Me continuing to outperform
लेकिन
right
brim
now.
ulti है
Is DRX going to let this spike
नहीं
go
कर
off,
सकते
or is it going to be
टाइम
stopped?
नहीं है ये उसको मार
Oh,
दिया
beautiful! Through the smoke.
भाई
Oh, Soldam!
निकाल दिया
That was insane!
ब्रिम को मारा
This
उन्होंने
guy
नीचे
is
जाके
just like-
हेलो
No! Down to the last second.
1 second left.
excuse me
And that was wild. Detonation Focus Me continues to battle
अरे
ahead
भाई
here in
माको
the
को
lead.
कैसे मारा वो लोग ने
In
अंडर
a round that really came down to that Jet ulti
भाई क्या retake था
getting every kill they needed.
I mean, I think at this point we have to say,
वो खुद यकीन नहीं कर रहा,
DRX, you
कैसे?
cannot underestimate DFM because if you continue to do so, you could be very well in
हाँ, कसम
danger
भाई.
of
By
dropping the
fight
map
two.
to the team that everyone is saying, hey, these guys are at the bottom of the scoreboard. These guys are at the bottom of the standings. They're
क्या?
probably not that great, but here
Oh
they
my
are.
God.
Soldam!
कॉम्बो भी
Hold on,
किया हो भाई
showed
लग
up
रहा है
today.
अपसेट लग रहा है बे
And there we have Foxy9. It's the kill there on Taka J. Finds another. Stacks with a
excuse me.
plant inbound here. Still a doable round here for DRX.
हाँ नसीब
Man, but now it's just Stacks remaining.
थोड़ा
Classic
excuse
in
me
hand.
वाला राउंड था बच
Outnumbered,
गया
outgunned.
looking for the right click, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
5-2.
But again,
Killjoy diffuse, Killjoy का ulta
That was wild.
Brimstone post
So
plant
it's
भी
going
नहीं
to be
खेल सकता.
5-2 now. And I got to say, I am so pleasantly surprised to see how
Nah, nah.
Focus Me is pulling through. I think it's still going to be doable right now for DRX, but if Dead Nation Focus Me could scoop up a couple more wins, that score disparity is going to get so big that I don't know if there's going to be a way to catch up without that 13 number going into the side of Dead Nation Focus Me.
It's happening because of this switch up that we have. Like with Suggest no
भाई
longer.
DRX के पास
it's clear
4
now
ult
that
है,
DFM's
4.
entire strategy is to support
4.
Soldam. He's on 12
सिर्फ
kills.
X को
2
याद
kills right
करके
now.
मार सकते हैं वो
He's
लोग.
got 2 ultimates already spent. And he's looking for even more. Without the Viper Sentinel sort of role in, I mean, Viper is a controller of it. They were playing her kind of as a Sentinel. So it's a very defensive setup. But now, just Takajay as the Brimstone. This allows for DFM to be a little bit more proactive. And you can see how active Rada is in supporting Soldam. Still though, he's going to have to face against
Oh, फिर भी मारा
Takajay
उसने.
lands a shot midair though.
ये थोड़ा
Right,
ज़्यादा था.
great play here by Foxy and Stacks. They're going to be on the A side. They just got to get the spike over there.
गुंड मार दी भाई.
Soldam. Oh my God,
गुंड
beautiful
मार
floor
दी
bang there.
भाई.
And this is going to be probably a round loss here.
वाह
3 left over.
कसम
Might
यार
want to even
बेचारा.
actually just try to save this.
एक गोली नहीं चला पाया बे,
round 9.
सिर्फ स्कोप कर
Third
पाया
round
पूरा
likely to
गेम
come
में.
down here for DRX. Kenjin Free get a pick perhaps.
He's definitely
Maybe an
looking
exit
for it.
frag.
हालत भाई.
It's not going to be easy though. DRX will not make it easy. But still,
सेव क्यों नहीं कर रहा है
this
ये?
proves that DRX, when they want to, they can make it happen. Uh-oh.
Kenjin Free just trying to get this kill.
So much pressure.
Nicely done there by Buzz.
सेव करना था.
Great round there for
Alt point भी
DRX.
दे दिया
Really
Killjoy को.
explosive plays. And so, next couple of rounds, we got to see. I mean, can DRX start to win in the game of catch-up?
Expensive round 3 is gone. लेकिन ये लोग का भी
Because DFM had all
Bank
the guns,
बढ़
of
गया
course,
ना यार.
still DRX just
DRX का एक ही बंदा
suddenly
मारा
flipped
ना
the
शायद.
switch. All right, let's take this a little bit more seriously. We're going to be a lot more careful and tactical about things. Go for that decisive take, and it just
Time out.
happens. It's clear that also DRX.
भाई अच्छा खेला
things
लेकिन
up. I
DFM
mean,
अच्छा खेल रहा है.
Helios was talking about it. They used
अच्छा
to
खेल रहा
run RB on that Neon.
Yeah.
This time he's back on the Fade. So there is that potential to go for the combo.
VCM?
as, you would
किधर है?
have raised paint shells plus the C's. Or maybe not even then. I mean, that could be something that they use on the defensive half. DRX right now, it's a very classic maneuver of just getting that information and then going in. And of course, when Foxy9 starts things off, they just go.
क्या बोला आप माइनस करके लेको?
Yeah. I think this is such an appropriate
Oh,
time.
नमस्कार. Hello, नमस्ते, नमस्ते विशाल भाई, कैसे हो? Love you.
Taking the lead. A lot of this has been off the plays.
विशाल भाई आपको कैसे लग रहा है? एक रेडिएंट आपको नमस्ते बोल रहा है. कैसे लग रहा है?
And you can see that they're not quite ready. DRX
Breach
wasn't.
is the best. I love the
I love seeing all these signs.
Odin.
Fans from all over the world coming down here to the
उसका
studio.
टीम से लेना देना ही नहीं लगता है.
But
उसको सिर्फ Breach
yeah,
और
it
Odin
did seem like
दिखनी.
DRX is his kind of
True
tighten the
Valorant
screws
fan
a
है
bit,
वो.
so to speak, and are starting to really kind of play up to this. So, you know, the pause. Let's see if they have any kind of unique strategies, or if they just wanted to take a breather here. Because if Dead Nation Focus Me can continue this momentum, they're going to come out here winning on Fracture.
They certainly could. It's not over yet, and they did have that timeout to discuss something. Clearly looking for some kind of an
Combo
engage
किया फिर से.
to trap DRX, the orbital strike.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure.
I almost wasn't ready for anything to happen there.
I mean, he could have just stepped out into tree, but whatever it is, DRX still continued pushing despite that, and now they have B site.
All right, well, they got the plant over onto B.
RB, wow.
RB with a push now. Gunned down immediately by Rita. Overextension, probably unnecessary. Foxy
एक
lurking
tower
in
है.
the tube right now. He's doing a good job of
ओए
buying time.
Brim Molly
Mako's
है.
got that set up with the Molly. They can basically drain time here that's available. They're going to push it, but he does fire that Molly first.
वो भी
Whoa,
stun हो गया है.
almost a delayed reaction from Foxy. He does pull it off.
Mako's still unchecked. He's got the ult.
आ,
And he's just
Time
buying
नहीं है ना?
time.
And that's going to be it. So
खत्म
they
रहा.
try.
उसको मारना
The
था
spike
W
is
दबा
going
के.
up, and that's
anyhow.
going to be the 4th win here. DRX
बोलो ने
almost
देखा नहीं क्या
tying
ulti?
this up now. It's
Dude.
5-4.
I could kind of feel this was off of DFM's timeout. I could kind of feel that like DRX are just calling like, yeah, they're pushing us, whatever. We'll just go.
अच्छा खेला था यार.
They're gonna be proactive on the retake. They're too scared.
Blind में
We have
shot
Mako, we're good. Doesn't matter. And RB just throws his body into spawn because he knows that's where they're gonna be, just to buy time.
Hello, Bugs
It
Bella
kind
from
of works out for
Pakistan. Love
DRX.
you.
Yeah.
Playing that mind game.
विशाल भाई इस घर पे सब कैसे हैं?
And
आप
so,
कैसे हो?
on we go here into round 10. This is, I'm relieved it's close. I was worried this was going to be, you know, one of these things where it was going to be like 4 to 13
Rope
or
का sound
something
आ
like
रहा है ना?
that, but it's a really good back and forth so far. Coming in now, Foxy9 going to push Killjoy utility here. They gun it down both. RB going to try to plug up a drop, and it's going to be all down to the street take. Now there's a very deep lurk here from Buzz, and they've got this set up. We saw them do this earlier. I think it was round 3.
That's right.
Oh my God.
Turret down, teammate here to back him up.
Oh, that was a funny moment. Okay. So they still have control over A long.
क्या वन टैप पर उसने माको को?
Gonna get stunned over here. They can't quite find him. The spike is still ticking away.
Doesn't matter. Right there. Whoa, Anthem.
All right, beautiful takedown. That's gonna be it.
भाई retake कितना प्यारा कर रहे हैं लेकिन बे एकदम flawless.
I'm
अगर
gonna
ये
need that
Radiant
replay.
तो Goldie
I need to see what happened because Anthem just got 2 frags on his own, I think, up by either spawn or drop, and somehow that gave them,
वैसे भी
DFM
आपका
the retake.
चहेता friend Immortal पहुंच गया.
There it is. All right, so he drops down, gets one up by main, and DRX were kind of exposed. You can see that, all right, in these situations, retake situations, time is a big factor.
support कर रहा है
And DRX's game plan is really to hold
अरे
up
माफ
A
करे.
main, push DFM on because they know that
LKR is back. Let's go. Bunks by Jod. Love the use. Bunks by love you too, Mathur bhai.
Push them off and make it more
Guys,
difficult for us.
Mathur bhai ofa कर दो यार. Hearts do. Thank you for the 2000 मेरी जान के टूटे.
Now they're trying to play for
आज
this
करेंगे
main
ना
side.
रात को एकदम टाइटल
Yeah,
विटल
yeah.
फोटो
The
विटल
lockdown gives
सबके
them the
साथ.
side.
समझ रहे हो?
All right,
एक
they're gonna
thumbnail
try to
किया
push it
कितना
now.
ग्राइंड किया अपन ने. How
They
things
are
are
gonna
never
drift over
slow
that.
pace
Oh, man,
होगा
RB
सब
taking a
delay
lot
होता
of damage
रहेगा.
there.
Always have faith.
But they are going to try to set up. Once again, Mako here. Going to get the lineups here to get that Molly in there. There's
क्या
gonna be a push
talent
from
के
the
बाद
bottom
ये
here,
है
which is
best
probably the
team
right
retakes
idea.
का.
This will force Mako to relocate. And whenever they get these post plants, it's really important you keep that alive so you can use the Molly by time. And they're going to do an orbital strike. This isn't a fully cleared area.
Oh,
Whoa,
impressive.
okay. Well, they pushed them out into a position and just totally won that fight.
Oh my God.
Soldam's instinct is just too good.
Shorty fight.
Oh
Wow.
my God, this guy is a killer.
भाई क्या खेल रहे हैं लोग?
DFM.
Damn, they're looking
G,
so,
are you watching?
so strong. It's 7-4.
I mean,
I can't believe it.
This is a great round.
Their
Excuse
executes are so
me.
good. The way they played over at B long was perfect. Just flushing them out of that position, pushing from the bottom, so that, you know, if they kill off that agent, you can't even use the volley, so you don't have the kind of setup.
ये तो अपना rank game का कौन से?
Looking at that than it is to come from the top of the map, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, the best that DRX
G-Math
can try
के
to
just
fight for is
पहले यार.
a fifth round win here before we go to the second half, but I don't even know if they're going to be able to take
Already
that.
जिंदगी में tension कम था.
Maybe the best I've ever seen them play.
Oh, Soldam is still online and he's got those knives. Oh, when he dashes out, he's looking for a head.
Okay, doesn't quite find the target he wants. A lot of aggro plays coming here from Dish. They're going to try to push out.
लड़े.
Okay.
And they were almost going to be able to get
भाई
over there.
घुस घुस के मार
It's
रहे.
going to be a big wraparound here. Coming into A, they're going to smoke this out. A drop is going to have to be
Dr.
blindly
Rosner
pushed
F.
through.
Fadal,
They're gonna
thank
preempt
you
this, and I don't
for
know
the
that they are. In fact,
membership.
they're
मेरी जान
convinced
के
this is a
झूठे.
fake, so it's going to be a very easy A
कैसे हो
fight
डॉक्टर
plan.
साहब?
No, well, they're going to take the rope.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
This
you're right.
could have been risky if someone was waiting on the other side,
Yeah.
but thankfully not.
Yeah, now there's a very deep lurk here from Buzz. And I think he may end up actually
Think
getting
it?
Anthem in a second.
क्या है
Yeah.
वो?
So he's going to take his time. Are we going to have a
क्या
knife?
sound है?
The one wrench in the plan.
Yes, we are!
कौन है?
Yes, sir. Showstopper though.
Foxy9, I don't know if he's going to find the target. And DRX is running a clinic right now on detonation.
ये नहीं हो पाया रे retake. चलेगा good off है वैसे भी.
Oh my god, what a one tap.
Akache, impressive. The
Time
spike
though.
is- yeah, it's ticking so fast.
Enemy remaining.
Just get the last kill. Just do it.
अरे यार montage miss.
Beautiful half. But detonation focus me is
Montage
the
miss.
lead, and that's the big takeaway
Knife
right
miss
now.
किया
They
हाँ
can play
मेरा
as well like that in the second half.
वो कोई तो
They're
आ
going
रहा
to move
है
on
घर पे तो
with a 1-0 lead in this best of 3, and that would be
कौन है वो
insane.
मैं
Like,
देखा
if
नहीं.
Detonation
I would
Focus
lose
Me,
my mind.
if Detonation Focus Me wins this, it's the biggest upset of all the weeks of VCT Pacific we've had.
देख वापस गया.
हाँ देखा.
Very, very true. I mean, it's in the books. This will this would be one for history.
देखा बस पीछे से आके
It's insane. I mean, this is the #1 team in our region versus the team that is at the very, very bottom.
Yes.
I mean, you can see at the viewing party, you know the fans have got to be hyped about this. DRX,
भाई 7 पे एक नहीं देखा ना अभी.
you know,
Guys,
let's say that
ये
Detonation
पिस्तूला
Focus
जीत
Me
जाए भाई.
takes map 1. I think
DFM,
map 2 and map
heavy
3, DRX
lead.
has to bring a very different play style. I think we mentioned it earlier.
Full खुश है
maybe
बे लोग.
DRX is playing too vanilla, too basic, too
Perhaps.
textbook. I think that
मैं
the
रहता था ना
strats and
अगर
the
मैं
plays
रहता
here
था
from
ना DFM
Detonation
की जगह
Focus
पे
Me are
अब भी ये
looking
पॉज
really,
में घर पे कॉल करता था और बोलता था
really unique.
मम्मी फाफा में
They've
7
got very
राउंड
cool
जीत गया.
approaches. They've had some
Huh?
interesting aggro plays
इसी
coming
बात
out
पे
on
एक
the
घर
defender
दिला दो.
side.
क्या बोलते
They
हो?
basically came prepared for
Huh?
this, and you can see it in their plays.
जी have a chance
all
or
you
not?
Davids out there.
भाई अगर
Never give up.
अगर ये सच्ची जीत गया ना DFM सच्ची बोलो अपना कैलकुलेटर फेंक दो मेरे को फिर डाउट लग रहा है फिर. अगर ऐसा खेले ना ये लोग तो डाउट हैवी भाई. क्या
Their
रीटेक मार है
whole
बे.
plan is to get the spike down and to buy enough time with their firepower, with their mechanical skill and the setups.
क्या लिखा है
to
DRX?
push DFM off of the spike to make sure that DFM spends as much time as
भाई,
possible
लेकिन क्या cute
so that
team है ना
whatever
DRX
they do, they
बिल्कुल.
can't get the defuse. But DFM shows, whether through adaptations or just smart plays, they had
भी
the
अभी
ultimate
मम्मी
saved
पापा
up.
बनाएंगे.
They had those positions just to push out, get ult
क्या
orbs, and then find ways to actually flush DRX out of their
चार
post
करोड़
plant
वाला घर क्या
setups.
10
With that orbital
भाई.
strike in that one round, that was the purest example of it, where they managed to thin
Flying-
out DRX's
flying
numbers
गाड़ी
and
चाहिए,
then
flying
to
गाड़ी.
surround it, overwhelm the rest of the players on the side alone.
All right, let's see if we get a stronger half here for DRX right now. Detonation Focus Me is
Guys,
stealing the
pistol.
show. We're going to go now with DRX here.
क्या
defending
लगता है?
the A and B site. Spike in hand here for Detonation Focus Me.
पिस्तूला चैट.
And I do think some of the success that we saw there from Detonation Focus Me was some kind of
Target
counterintuitive
कुछ
plays
नहीं
from
ले
the
रहे वे
defender
लोग.
side on Fracture. So let's see if they have anything kind of like that over here as they're going to be trying to come in here and attack.
I do think it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but if Soldam can actually open things up, that would be huge for DFM. DRX, though, look at how safe they are. Immediately backing up, RB rotating up towards drop. They're trying to find and stop Soldam in his tracks, but it's just a big old rotate for DFM.
Yeah, the push is going to come in here. We do have Buzz ready. Try to catch this. He may get flooded. All right, whip that shot and a reload.
Oh, time पे
Beautiful
आ गया
setups
माको.
here. Sold Up is in action right now. It's going to be a 2 versus 2 now.
2v2.
Spike in hand, the planet B is going down.
भाई.
And it's going to be a push from 2 different angles. Foxy as well as RB going to try to close in. The first duel should be in the tube here.
Enemy remaining.
2v1 chat.
Just Foxy9. This pistol round's so important. If DRX
Chat. 2v1.
DRX.
और स्टन भी है अपने रायता के पास.
Foxy, he's going to wrap around from behind.
I mean, the thing
He's
is,
got quite a bit of time.
okay, big win there for Detonation Focus Me. Oh my God. I think it's really hitting me that Detonation Focus Me might actually take this map.
I know.
You know, the
I still feel like this is a dream.
Yeah, I'm like, I feel like I'm in the wrong timeline. Like it's a time travel movie. I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't the timeline where Detonation Focus Me wins map 1.
No
Someone
way.
get the DeLorean.
Oh, does the flux capacitor work?
That's right.
Hold
I
on,
mean,
Tastes. I'm gonna have to tweet about this.
Yeah.
Guys,
This is wild.
Ah.
Man.
it's not a blowout match. Everyone should watch Valorant Pacific right now.
So it's 8-5. And
Yes,
probably
biggest
likely a 9-5
upset?
here.
I can't believe this. Soldem's up 17 kills. The highest fragger for DRX is Fox.
कोई भी टीम ने DRX को नहीं आ रहा है, कोई भी.
Unable to win on the 1-on-2, just given how DFM positioned
और
themselves.
जिस टीम को सबने हराया है, वो टीम को आ रहा है.
But all of a sudden, we switch up the pace. Oh. And then
Soldem gets that first kill again. It's a very starved round. It does seem like they might actually back away from B and Seesaw back up into A.
भाई लगा देता ना, इतना इंटरेस्टिंग होएगा.
Anthem up on the other side of bridge spawn to get further information if necessary. Zenfree's going to call out aiming clear, and they'll just rotate on over. I am curious if Foxy9 can actually hear anything, but he is watching the flank.
Sound आया.
Yeah, I mean they've left A open. And that's exactly where Detonation Focus Me is going to go. Just like we've seen with our Japanese teams, very methodical in using the clock very well. You know, had there been a team over here ready to intercept this, they could have delayed the plant, but here we are now. It's going to be planted in about 20 seconds. And so it's going to be up to DRX with worse weaponry trying to do a retake.
Things been smoked off. I like how Takajay used the stim beacon for that extra fire rate, but he does get stunned.
Hey, अच्छा था. Trade लिया. अच्छा execute कर दिया. Dax ने classic से 2 मारे.
All right, the push comes in. It's still a 3 versus 3. Soldem changes that right away. He's actually damaged through the smoke. Hold on. Oh, okay, RB, hold on. They might be able to do this still. Can they get that diffuse? There's going to be stacks lurking here. I think they can at least get this to half. I don't know how much more time is on that smoke. They're going to stick it. Oh my god!
Okay.
It diffused!
Surprise round. I mean, sometimes, you know what they say, Tasteless? Pros don't make.
Dude, I can't believe it. And they actually get the diffuse off. Yeah.
I blame the Spectre. It's just, I hate the recoil on that thing.
Yeah. At a distance, it could be pretty unforgiving.
Together. Still, though, I mean, this could really change up the momentum for DFM. But you never want to count out Soldem.
बहुत अच्छा खेला.
All right, well, they spend some utility over here at A. A is actually still heavily defended.
भाई अगर किलजॉय ने रेस को मार दिया ना,
heavily
अगर यहाँ पे किलजॉय ने रेस को मार दिया,
Anthem tries to explore dish or well, yeah, dish, excuse me.
गन ने था बराबर.
Denied by Foxy.
Huh?
Yeah, and they're going to double down on it actually. So Foxy, you know, he's pulled back a little bit here, but he is going to be that first line of defense. I don't think he actually saw anything. He's hopping away, so they're not going to know that the Detonation Focus Me is here until they actually pop into the A site itself.
ये सिटी में वो करेगा कुत्ता और जेट डैश साइड करेगा मेरे हिसाब से. और स्मोक डाल के सिटी में स्टन भी करेगा.
But 40 seconds left.
Yeah, this is where I worry about teams like Detonation Focus because they don't have a lot of time if they're going to go into B. And we've had these moments where like there's just enough utility, there's just enough booby traps on the map that like they can't actually get in and plant in that amount of time.
We see them all over. Buzz set them up.
We've seen this with Zeta, we've seen it with Detonation Focus Me. It does seem to be more of a theme within Japanese play styles. Is to really try to use the entirety of the round. But sometimes you do fall short. And so if Buzz could just delay over here, they might not be able to plant. Shorty ready!
भाई क्या स्टन ब्लाइंड दिया भाई ब्रिज ने.
These pushes, where it's like, okay, but now you have 11 seconds to plant the spike on a site you haven't cleared yet. Would it have perhaps been better to just commit to A,
stun blind दिया भाई,
instead of, you know, yo-yoing back and forth around the map like that? Because, you know, even though they had a decent position, they just don't have enough time to easily execute. They, onto that site, you know, over there at B, anybody who's defending just has to get a couple of kills and create just a little bit of chaos to ensure a round victory.
I just got a flashback. This was like our PRX versus Zeta cast.
Yeah.
Because that's what Zeta did. And they ran out of time so many times. Like, as soon as they pushed into tower, you could see Buzz had the shorty. It was down to 8 seconds. No way you get a plant in that situation. So, again, DFM Trying to play it safe. They do have Soldan, but no. Foxy 9 comes out swinging.
Yeah, Foxy, the king of Dish over here, never losing a duel. And so the spike is going to get nabbed up here in the north, and they're going to try to creep up into B. Could be a duel up here at the zip line.
Just trying to chip away at DRX's defenses. I don't know how effective it's going to be. DRX again having the numbers. Every position is covered.
So Buzz is never going to peek out because he's got the judge here. There's no incentive to try to take a shot from afar. But, you know, we've got 40 seconds left over here. They haven't actually gotten onto the site yet.
It's a big old jack in a box for DFM if they do go up that road.
Right,
okay, so they're going to go for it. It is going to be a push up into the tube. And great play there by Taka J. 25 seconds, B cracked wide open.
Ulti bhi mako bas lag gaye.
So it's going to be DRX here trying to get a retake.
The good thing is that DRX is already on site, though. They're in position for the retake, and all they have to do is to land some shots!
Oh, my God. It looked like it was going to be close.
Oh,
literally a second. Suddenly, Foxy just starts to wipe out the team. Stacks here with the defuse. It's now tied up 8-8. They got to be a little bit worried right now. They had a pretty substantial lead. I think a lot of this comes back to just a couple rounds ago.
Yes.
When we started seeing brilliant plays here from DRX. And right now, DRX is starting to just string several wins together in a row.
Oh yeah, dreams comes to end.
We don't have much left here for this round.
I don't know. Melifovia, perhaps calling the timeout. I mean, DFM has to switch something up. I think they have to kick into a different gear because what I'm seeing is it's really a mental game. When we're talking about these rounds, I mean, first of all, Foxy's confident in his duels. He's peeking out, he's getting all of them. Sharp shooting, he already has.
अगर DFM हारा तो G का
talking
chance
about
नहीं
DFM
है.
on the other side, though.
DFM और
What
G का
happened in the
लेना
first
देना
half,
नहीं है.
right?
G को
Pushing
DFM
out
को
so
हराना
much,
पड़ेगा.
they were so much more confident in how they were taking up space on the map. Meanwhile, on their attacking side, they are so slow. And because of this pace, DRX basically gets so much time to react, so much time to get further information and about how DFM's going to hit the site. So DFM has to be a little bit more confident. It has to be a little bit more decisive because if they take up too much time,
Easily
it's going to be the same thing that we saw with Paper Rex versus Zeta.
बेशरम है बे toxic साल.
Okay, timeout is done.
इस मैच से कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा G का.
In what has been a delightfully close
G सिर्फ ये मैच को देख के
with
देख
DRX,
सकते हैं कि वो लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, क्या नहीं कर रहे, क्या कर सकते हैं ये वो
the
बस.
very bottom of our region. We thought this was going to be a very one-sided series, like Mobius Strip one-sided. And in fact, Detonation Focus Me is really making DRX work.
Well, they did in the first half, but now I'm hoping they do it even further. But here comes Foxy. Oh, he dashed over it.
What? I feel like Mario hopped over that.
Nah, but he got Goomba stomped.
Yeah.
Foxy पे मेरा stream देखते हो?
And now it's going to be Detonation Focus Me continuing on here with the push. B, wait, could be taken. They're going to try to flush out tubes. But hold on, we're not catching it. But Stacks and Mako, they find two.
Oh my
One enemy remaining.
कैसे?
We're not catching any of this action on camera, but maybe in the replay we can show you what happened.
The spike is down. Oh, that's a good start. If he can find another pick on towards Stacks, he can get the spike down. But
so he's going to basically try to plant in the smoke. No?
No.
No. Yeah, I think you're right.
He gets sprayed through. So he's going to play it safe. He's got so much time.
He should do the Detonation Focus Me play where he goes to A now.
Yeah. That's the big brain. Buzz has the angle, though.
Oh, he sees him.
Yep.
30 seconds left.
All right, so they can try to pin him in here.
Oh, no.
Oh, some misplays there by Stacks. But again, the burden is on. Oh, never mind.
Nice. ये दो कैसे मारा उसने?
That was just a funny way for that round to end.
I mean, I'm just impressed.
Every shot we had of that didn't really capture what happened. Let's see if the replay is going to be a little bit more illuminating.
मेरे हिसाब से उसने अल्टी मारा ब्रिम ने और अल्टी से बाहर निकल के उसने दो मारा.
That round was. I mean, maybe that's why we didn't really see that much action either, except for the kill feed. Because what I was thinking was Buzz was on the A side for the longest time. He wasn't moving at all. Meanwhile, DFM were already hitting down.
Attackers ने ulti मारा ना heaven.
It was just
थोड़ा
Buzz's
gap
trust
था.
his teammates. He knew that Mako, Foxy, and whoever else was on B had the side covered. And then, even with DFM pushing in, they just mowed them down. So now DFM trying to go for a different approach, anticipating a sort of push from DRX, but DRX are not really moving.
तो फेल हो जा रहा है भाई. अच्छा खेला रे. जीत सकते थे ना ये लोग.
Trying to cover Dish here. He has never failed when they pushed into Dish before. He always gets the pick. All right, they flash him, so he's going to just go ahead and escape, move back to the next level of defense. Soldam combing through a drop. Oh my God, almost gets the kill, doesn't quite. And Anthem finds him.
Okay, Soldam. Turns around, tries to get stacks, but stacks.
कोई ना, 2 guns है.
Already on time. Guess what's happening on the mini-map though, Tasteless?
What's happening?
Where's the spike?
Oh yeah, Spike's over here. Spike is leaving B. I actually don't understand this at all.
Oh, all right. Well, this is
they could have just taken B.
Because, yes, I think they could, but they weren't sure if there was a lurker still on B. Meanwhile, Anthem's already on A.
अच्छा है, उनके पास guns भी मिलेगा ना.
Clear. We can smoke it off. Let's just get the spike down first. We know that DRX is around spawn, and that's the one.
Killjoy मारना पड़ेगा उसको. ओई नहीं मार पाया Anthem.
All right, so Buzz already getting that first kill. They are going to have plenty of time to try to sweep every angle here.
Oh boy, 7 seconds.
Main पे से plant कर रहे हो.
Oh my God, Stacks is just too fast. Wow.
अयो, A-main में बंदा था.
Later part of that round where it's like, wait a minute, that B is naked and they're actually just going to go all the way around. I guess it's not
कोई
really
ना,
lost,
चलो.
but kind of
NT.
funny set of moves there from Detonation Focus.
बस के लिए love letter था वो.
This will
हैं
be
जी?
win 10 here. DRX continuing to stack and now take the lead further.
बराबर क्या? Killjoy को वहाँ पे मारना था. Anthem अगर बस को मार
I
देता
really
तो
hope Detonation Focus could take this. I mean, it's been such an exciting series so far, but it does seem like you know, they're starting to fray at the seams here the further along we get in this round.
They really are. I mean, you just can't doubt DRX. Sure, at the start, I think maybe they look a little bit vanilla, but now on the defensive side, it's just that much easier for them to work off of information that
Disconnect
they
ऐसा
can
मेरी
already
जान.
predict or assume. And this is now 5 rounds in a row for these guys. They haven't had to spend that many ultimates. They got 4 in this round, Tasteless. Oh boy. I mean, even if Anthem puts down a lockdown, DRX is just going to fire one right back at them.
भाई ये round बहुत tough है.
All right, B-side push.
They need picks.
Yeah, the question is, can they find him? Seems like DRX is going to turtle pretty hard right now. We're going to have a lockdown come in here, I believe.
वो ulti मार देगा.
And yeah, they can simply counter that out. And so we're back to square one.
3 ulti बचा है.
At least we got Mako to spend his, so it's a bit of an exchange. Here comes the Rolling Thunder. Soldam. He dashed into it. Oh.
Yeah, he triggers the Killjoy utility, and that lock jam.
Aye.
Not too bad though.
Oh, Stacks almost. Aye. Stacks ने almost अंदर किया था बे.
Trade and now.
हाँ?
DFM trying to find the numbers. I'm worried about Foxy with his paint shells.
Right, RB already evens this
दोनों
out.
अटक गए.
Spike not yet down.
Yeah, they need to get this spike planted here, but I think Foxy basically has this covered. They might actually wrap back around Tube here.
30 seconds left.
I mean, right now DRX is just so on point. They're able to always ferret out where the opposing players are with their utility, making Detonation Focus me again in a position. There's only going to be 15 seconds left here without the spike being down.
Spike down B.
And I mean, I just don't think there's enough time.
You could stick the plant, but as soon as you do.
Yeah. And notice as Foxy9 pulled out, waited exactly until it's almost to complete the bar of the plant. Like, there's an art to this. You don't do it right when the sound starts.
नहीं ना story ends
You wait
ना.
just because then it's like there's, you know, you're more likely to just try to commit and finish it. Beautiful executes here. Okay, so 11-8. DRX has become extremely fierce in the second half. And I'm worried that Detonation Focus Me just can't find an answer. And again, there are these characteristics about the team that slowly bubble up to the surface, and some of it's slow play, sort of not being able to really use the time they are poking around the map and get on site and actually capture it. and plant that spike.
Well, they're going to try to go back in for it, but Stax hits them with a rolling thunder. And now Soldam trying to find a couple more shots. Buzz just denied all the way from the top of tower.
Huge plays there. Buzz with the wipe. Foxy 9.
Oh, from the back.
Yeah, and now it's just going to be Taka J actually marooned from the spike.
Guys.
In just what is such an impossible looking round.
दूसरा क्या हमारा बजने?
That's going to trigger the rest of the DRX players, then come in here and surround him. As the end of this hunt is going to bring us a 12th round win here for DRX.
Well, DRX, they're hunting for wabbits.
Yeah, well, this rabbit is already taking damage.
He's stuck in his little burrow hole, and they're not going to let him out. He could look for a pick, though. Maybe one headshot and just...
तुम्हें चारों तरफ से घेर लिया वाला राउंड है. बेचारा क्या तोड़ेगा
As soon as he
यार.
touches that spike, RB has the angle.
Yeah, I mean, the best he can hope for is to maybe get a kill here.
Foxy could peek out.
Yeah,
it's a stun from Stax.
Yeah,
Damn.
beautifully done.
Match point.
क्या patience है
7
भाई.
wins in a row for DRX.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty wild. You know, Detonation Focus Me, they
कुछ
look
नहीं कर
so
सकता था ना,
clean,
कुछ
and
भी
their
नहीं कर
strategies
सकता था.
were pretty perfect, to be
ये
honest.
दूसरा शॉट क्रेजी था.
And then the further along we got,
ये क्या
it's
शॉट
become
था
more and
भाई.
more evident, like, oh my God, DRX is really not going to give them this one.
Well, it looked good at the start, Tasteless. We started off 7-5, and here comes DRX. Just, all right, we've had enough.
Yeah, that's enough.
एक thirsty round ने momentum left right कर दिया बे.
Bit of a starved round here for Detonation Focus Me as well. Not a lot of tools at their disposal here as far as ultis go.
अभी दबा दिया.
It's going to be another push on to B. The randomization of setups here for DRX has been pretty good. And they're going to basically try to flush out tunnel.
Oh my God, Mako.
Yeah, Mako kind of hiding in
बस
plain
ने
sight
फिर
here.
से दो मारे. फिर से वही अल्टी में निकल के दो मारे. तीन.
Now there's one. And it looks like, oh, he's so low.
Strapped.
रायता कहाँ भाग रहा
That's
है?
gonna be it. This is a 1-0 lead now. DRX does defeat Detonation Focus Me, but man, it was a very, very close match.
It looked great in the start, but once push came to shove, man, DRX
फुल दे रहा था
really
स्टैक. फुल
shoved.
दे रहा था.
They just dominated in the second half. And
Yeah, I mean, and you know, you look at it, and I maybe this is crude of me to say, but it seems like they weren't taking Detonation that seriously at the start. And by the time they got in the second half, they said, okay,
8-5 से
that's what I
8-30.
felt. But
yeah, let's
अच्छा खेला यार
actually just
At least
kill
first
these
half
guys.
अच्छा खेला.
And so we see
पिस्तौल राउंड भी अच्छा खेला.
massive combo
उसके बाद
wins
एक और
there.
राउंड बहुत ही
But
गंदा
again,
खेला.
Detonation Focus Me, I like their
क्लासिक
strategies.
से हार गए 3-5
They are exhibiting, I would say, some of the sluggish behavior that we've seen from Zeta as well.
Yes.
You know, different regions and different servers
प्लेस काफी बना है
do
लेकिन.
create different play styles. And
That's
so
right.
it does seem like in Japan, there is more cautious play, which is not bad. Okay, but a
दिक्की नहीं आ रही है,
byproduct of
तबीयत
extremely
खराब है.
cautious play can be not enough time given to yourself to get on the site, right? And so, you know,
ये लोग का दो बार ये देखना ये अल्टी है ना दो बार इनका गलत गया है ऐसे ही. लास्ट टाइम भी दो बार ऐसे मारा था. अभी कोई और मारा था. अभी कोई और मारा. लेकिन सेम अल्टी फेल हुआ.
Exactly that. And then, you know, you have all this probing coming out from Detonation Focus Me. They don't really get anything done with it. Oh my God, now we have 21 seconds to try to get the spike on the site, and it's total chaos, and it costs them.
It does feel that way. But here's the thing, Tasteless. You know what? I'm not going to give up.
अच्छा खेला. अच्छा खेला. Not bad. Not bad. मतलब जो अपन ने सोचा था ऐसा उतना बुरा नहीं आ रहा है. Not bad. Say my get well soon to her. Dancing. Congrats for Radiance. Thank you. Like 2 week off / vacation. कौन भाई? हेलो. मेरे को भी लेना है रे वेकेशन. कब लूँ पता नहीं. एक मस्त 2 दिन 3 दिन का छुट्टी ना. तब मस्त ऐसा खुद के लिए लेना है. कब लूंगा खुद के लिए पता नहीं यार.
I think in all the rounds and maps we've captured.
अभी कौन सा? अभी इनका मैप है ना DRX से. अभी तो और अब क्या फाफा की तरह मस्त फेयर क्रॉस करके बैठोगे मतलब? बैंगलोर आजा, वेकेशन वाला वेदर हुआ है। अरे बीच बीच टाइप चाहिए। बैंगलोर में वेदर अच्छा रहेगा लेकिन ट्रैफिक का क्या करूं? रशिया वेकेशन सोच रहा, फाटू भाई को कॉल करूं अच्छा वेकेशन प्लेस के लिए। स्ट्रीम बंद करके ऑफ स्ट्रीम खेलने वाले वेकेशन का ना बोले यार, करना पड़ता है यार। कितने लोग खुश हुए पता, मैं रेडिडेंट बना। थाईलैंड अलीवक चले जाओ, मस्त बीच व्यू रिसोर्ट। हमारा क्या होगा, इतना बड़ा छुट्टी लिया था, 2 दिन इतना बड़ा छुट्टी। बेशर्मो। कोई मेरा स्टैट्स निकाल रहे, पॉजी मेरा स्टैट्स निकालना। लास्ट 6 मंथ्स, 6 मंथ्स मतलब कितना होता है? 30 × 6, 30 × 5 मतलब 150, × 6 मतलब 180। 180 डेज में मैंने कितना डे स्ट्रीम किया? आज रात स्ट्रीम है क्या? ऑब्वियसली है भाई। छुट्टी लोगे तो आप भी फाटू भाई की तरह तोड़े जाओगे। पॉसिबल ही नहीं भाई, पॉसिबल ही नहीं है। मैं बहुत कम छुट्टी लेता हूँ, बहुत मतलब बहुत ही कम। 156 किया होगा मिनिमम। हाँ क्या? छुट्टी जाना तो प्राइवेट की स्ट्रीम पब्लिक करके जाना रे बाबा। प्राइवेट स्ट्रीम नहीं करता मैं। आज रात सम रेडियंट गेम प्ले मेंबर्स ओनली का क्या सीन है? कल करेंगे रेज्यूम, कल करेंगे। तू सबसे कंसिस्टेंट स्ट्रीमर, थैंक यू। ओल्ड सब्स का फिल्टर लगा दो, हल्का सा चेक करना है। लकी तू ही चे सबसे ओल्ड। पेल्टी वॉच पार्टी, इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल। आई डोंट हैव राइट्स फॉर यूट्यूब। बंग्स भाई यू प्रेडिक्टेड 13-8 प्रेडिक्शन, रेडियंट प्रेडिक्शन। अरे हाँ, मैंने बोला था 13-8 13-9 होएगा मैक्स। हाँ बे, मतलब रेडियंट जो बोलते हैं मुंह से निकलने वाली जो बात सच हो जाती है। हाँ, रेडियंट बनने के बाद आई एम नॉट एट ऑल फनोती, आई एम लकी नाउ। बेस्ट ऑफ लक यार, जिसका भी एग्जाम से ऑल द बेस्ट, अभी सब पास। बंक्स बा, आप अगर नैनीताल आ जाते तो घूमना तो पूरा दुनिया है यार, घूमना तो पूरा दुनिया है। कुछ करेंगे, सिर्फ इतना पैसा कमाना है कि एक घर ले, ठीक है, और वर्ल्ड टूर पे जा सके, ठीक है। फिर हमारा वो होएगा लाइव स्ट्रीम्स, दुनिया घूमने वाला लाइव व्लॉगर बनेंगे हम। अब तो गए सब फेल होंगे। लैंग्वेज एग्जाम वाले आरएफई मत करो यार। वीसीटी के राइट्स मिले बंक्स भाई, इसके मिले हुए। ब्लॉग की बात मत करो, इसलिए लाइव बोला ना मैंने। आप कह रहे हैं लेकिन सबसे पहले गोल्डी दादा तोड़ेंगे। बात है, गोल्डी भाई से टूटना भी प्यार ड्यूड्स। ब्रिगेड रोड किधर है बे? ब्रिगेड रोड किधर है? कितना दूर है? मैप्स। ओ शिट, बैंगलोर में? मुझे क्यों मैसेज आया तो फिर? बैंगलोर में यार। तो ऐसा क्या हो गया, सबका एक साथ टीवीएफएस हो गया, पता नहीं। ब्रिगेड रोड आपको क्यों मैसेज कर रहा है? अरे नांदोस का कुछ तो आया रे मैसेज, मेरे को लगा आसपास से तो जाऊंगा या फिर मंगाऊंगा। कब आएगा नवी मुंबई में पता नहीं। अंडररेटेड स्ट्रीमर चैतन्य कैसे अंडररेटेड रे? इतने सारे लोग देखते प्यार करते। हाँ, और क्या चाहिए यार? इतना याद रखना, व्हेन यू कम फ्रॉम जीरो and you reach 1,000 people watching you, I don't feel like you're underrated. Obviously दिल बोलता है कि और बट आई एम मोर देन सेटिस्फाइड यार। एक बंदे को खुशी देने में मैं इतना खुश था, 1,000 लोगों को तो भाई खुशीनेस इनटू 1,000, समझ रहे हो? तो सीन ही नहीं है, समझ रहे हो? रचन चाहिए थी ना आपको? सलाड है नहीं पिंकी यहाँ पे। बग्स बाय मेंबरशिप गिफ्ट कर, मेंबर्स ओनली स्ट्रीम देखनी है। शिनचैन बाय ऐसा करोगे यार? लोगों का क्या सीन बग्स बाय? वो गया है खाना खाने। नया वर्ड सुना, खुशीनेस। आज से हैप्पीनेस बोलना बंद। यू फ्रॉम मुंबई? नवे मुंबई। अनसब्सक्राइब कर दे फिर यार, तुम्हारी मर्जी यार। जो आपको खुश करता है यू कैन डू इट। लाइक करो, खुशी देता है तो लाइक करो, सब्सक्राइब करता है तो वो करो, अनसब्सक्राइब करता है वो करो, डिसलाइक करता है तो वो करो, खुश रहो बस। समझ रहे हो? समझ रहे हो?
7-5 score line in the first 12 rounds. However, second half
Binks, आप
didn't have
जब भी
quite
वैल्यू
the
खेलोगे तो
relatable success
LKR
there.
स्पैम करने
Yeah,
में
I
अब
mean,
मजा
both
आएगा।
teams
हाँ
just
ना?
looking good when it came down to the defender's side, but obviously
Underrated
DRX
Baldi,
able to run away with it
language.
after, you know, picking up that.
मेंबर्स काउंट, मेरा मेंबर्स काउंट पता नहीं, लेकिन कम ही है। वो कैसे लगाते हैं मेरे को पता नहीं है। 300 या 400 है, कम है मेरा। तेरे को फफी कर दूं क्या फिर? खुशी इंटू 10 100 मिलियन 1000 करोड़ हो जाएगा। लव यू गौरव भाई, जब मिलेंगे तब हग्स कर देना। लोग को अनइंस्टॉल कर दो फिर। खाना खाने गया है यार, रिटर्न आया तो समझ रहा, मत करो अभी। राका का 1300 है, अच्छी बात है। तीन सौ 400 कम में ऐसा लगता है रे, कम में मतलब इतना सारा लोग देखते हैं। 300 400 शायद से थोड़ा सा, क्योंकि 150 है। 150 इज लाइक 3 रुपीज पर डे। शिट, फिर से 3 बोला क्या? 5 रुपीज पर डे, समझ रहे हो? आसपास ने जो मारा कल 100 थीव्स को, मां कसम में देखा नहीं कल। लाउड का तो मैं देख के भी बोर हो गया है इस साल, बहुत तोड़ते हैं वो लोग। लाउड वर्सेस फेनेटिक, नावी, सेंटिनल्स, ये सब मैचेस देखने में मजा आता है। नया स्ट्रीम होएगा ना? Thanks by Fufi to you, Fufi to you. 30K प्लस सेकेंड मैच दिया उसने। हाँ, सेन का क्या सीन? सेन का वही सीन जैसा अपना सीन है, कैलकुलेटर लेके बैठे सब लोग।
Across the board from either of them, which is uncharacteristic. No one in particular was doing well. Everybody was in the negative aside from Mako in that
52
regard. He
26
didn't go
आसपास बहुत
completely
मार
neutral at a 3-3
बहुत
record.
प्यारा।
But Soldam, yeah, he showed up. He was
आज
looking
रात को
good. And
फाइनल
DFM
एक्सपेरिमेंट
overall,
होगा
we're
बंक्स बाय,
looking
देखोगे?
excellent. We'll get ready to take a look at round 11. Wanted to zoom back in on this one because this was
आज आपका मैच है ना शायद से, अपर ब्रैकेट। उस दिन नेट ने काम कर रहा था यार। करेंटली लाउड #1 फेनेटिक #2। सोचो ना, सिर्फ हर एक रीजन से 5-5 6-6 टीम क्वालिफाई हो रहा था। अगर एक एक की टीम क्वालिफाई होती इतने हाई लेवल में, ठीक है, क्या होता ना। सीधा बेस्ट ऑफ 5 खेलने का, हर मैच एक ही टीम सिलेक्ट आएगा। आज भी नेट जाएगा पता नहीं यार। आज किसके अगेंस्ट है? बंक्स भाई आज हारे ना तो मैं ये गेम देखना छोड़ दूंगा। नहीं यार, मुझे देखो भाई, मैं अभी तक हूँ। हेलो, चाइना को इतना स्लॉट दिया भाई, मैं थोड़ी देता हूँ स्लॉट, कुछ रहेगा रीजंस। MLT ठीक है, ठीक है। I heard you reach Radiant, that is true. Again? हाँ? Have वो वाला lemon, पिंकी, lemon वाला।
them unawares. And then, okay, DFM, they come in, they win the pistol round in the second half, but then we go into round 14. RB's diffusing.
Yeah. Just sticks it, dodges every bullet. I mean, he's literally sitting as
30 वाला मेंबरशिप लाओ। 30 वाला लाने के लिए ला सकते रहे, लेकिन कुछ पॉइंट नहीं है बे। मैं चाहता हूँ कि मेंबर कुछ ऐसा रहे जिसका कुछ तो ऐसा वर्थ हो, समझ रहे हो? जैसा अभी मेंबर्स ओनली स्ट्रीम हो रहा है, व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप हो रहा है, खास दोस्त का अलग व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप है जिधर ज़्यादा बात करता हूँ, समझ रहे हो? ऐसा थोड़ा तो, ऐसा जब इतना सपोर्ट कर रहे हो थोड़ा तो स्पेशल फील करो। 30 वाले में क्या कराऊंगा भाई, सिर्फ नाम का कलर चेंज होएगा भाई, समझ रहे हो? भले उससे ज्यादा मेंबर्स आएगा, लेकिन वैसा नहीं करना हो, ऐसा सीन है। प्रणय, थैंक यू फॉर द मेंबरशिप मेरी जान के सावंत। बंक्स भाई, आपका रेडियंट टॉपिक में ट्विटर पे बहुत आ रहा है? क्या आ रहा है? व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में कैसे ऐड होते हैं? हेलो, आई एम नॉट इन व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप। कैसे मेंबर्स हो रहे तुम लोग? मॉड्स को पूछो, मॉड्स बताएंगे। कंग्रेचुलेशन मुंबई, लव फ्रॉम लोनावला का टोल नाका। है क्या आप वही हो जो मैं सोच रहा हूँ? जीवंता भाई, क्या वही हो? लोनावला का 2 मेमोरी है, एक जहाँ पे फूड स्टॉल में जो फैंस मिले थे, और दूसरा जहाँ पे पुलिस वाले ने अपने को पकड़ा था। अब कौन से में से? पुलिस वाले ने जो पकड़ा था, अब वो। हाउ इज योर बंदी नाउ शिवंता भाई? जब मिले थे तब आपके बाजू में एक क्यूटी थी जिसको आप पटा रहे थे, और फिर मैंने आपको टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स दिया था सिंगल और वॉच बोलने का, काम आया? हल्वानी से ढेर सारा प्यार बंक्स भाई। जय श्री राम। लव यू यार गेमिंग, लव यू, लव यू यार। आई एम ऑल्सो नॉट देयर इन व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप एट मॉड्स हेल्प करे। ओए, विल वी गेट टू सी रीचिंग रेडियंट हाईलाइट प्लीज? नहीं, ऑप्शन के लिए ना तेरा ना मेरा 90 कर दे। चल हट। अभी भी रेडिएंट हो या डी रैंक हो गया ऑफ स्ट्रीम? पागल है क्या? जिससे रेडिएंट पहुंच गया वैलेंट बंद कर दिया सीधा। हाँ, जिससे वैलेंट बंद किया अचानक से पिंकी भी रेस खेलना चालू की। मॉड हेल्प कर। ओए मेरे मॉड्स को पता है कि नहीं? नाइटबॉट का मैसेज पढ़ लो। किधर है वो नाइटबॉट का मैसेज? बताए। गेमिंग टीफा कैसा है रे टीफा? पहले मैं कितना देखता था यार तेरे को। तेरा स्पेशली वो जो गाना है ना, टीफा टीफा बरसा पानी, बहुत देखता था। माफ कर यार गेमिंग, लव यू यार। थोड़ा तोड़ने का आदत हो गया, सॉरी। कैसा है? पेंशन के फेसों से रशियन एक्सक्यूज मी।
हेलो
वही देखना यार क्या क्या लिखते हैं लोग।
ओ चैट
चैट ओ
Just fine without it, so
हाँ
हाँ ऊपर हूँ
हाँ, बीमार है पर है, ऐसा बोली।
best of 3. We'll find out how it goes over on Ascent with their casters, Quack and Tasteless.
बस भाई मुझे रेस्पॉन्स दो। दाबी तोड़ आकर रॉकी। Response to you.
And I'm hoping that we can see the detonation focus me, especially in the first couple rounds that we had in the first half of
पांच
this one.
राउंड ये
Come
मैप।
back here on Ascent, but
अभी तो होम ग्राउंड खेलने वाले 5 राउंड। प्लैंक्स 3 प्लैंक्स 3 प्लंक्स 3 पैंक्स 3 अंक 3 पीएल साइलेंट हो सकता है। श्री भाई थैंक यू फॉर द मेंबरशिप, लव यू, थैंक यू फॉर द मेंबरशिप।
I'm a little bit disappointed, I gotta say. Like, why not Valdez? Why not throw in a curveball? Why not let
Chalo,
Phoenix on a
13-0.
I'm kidding. But still, this is exactly
DRX holds the highest win rate of 69.7% on maps they pick among all VCT Pacific teams. Sheesh.
yeah, DRX has been really robust on this map. Very comfortable, as we can see in the information at the bottom of the screen. So yeah, I mean, let's see what's going to happen. DRX here, Spike already. Looks like they're going to try to pop into B.
Fireman B-Res? ये तो अपना
And
कॉल है
again, Detonation Focus Me, they had a good start on map 1, and then it just seemed like
यार, ये तो अपना है यार।
DRX just looked at each other and said, okay, no more, and then
Mid
just took
recon
every round
करेंगे।
after that. So maybe they can have a strong start again.
I'm kind of hoping for DFM to show us
चैट
like,
अपना कॉल आ रहा है।
maybe like Zeta shared with them because that's something the teams can
रेडी
do.
चलो।
But still, DRX, this is a classic
एक कभी
setup.
में दिख गया।
That's right in.
Anthem fires some shots. Foxy9 already gets one. And it's going to be up to Jinfree right now. And Rita to try to come back in here and take this. But man, the movement right now from DRX is just too good.
हे भगवान।
I mean, this is like the fastest response time. Oh, Rada. Trying to find a little bit, but still.
रायता भाई क्या ही करोगे यार?
They arrive on the scene.
भाई ये तो होम ग्राउंड है भाई, ये तो चीटिंग हुई।
Very explosive round here.
एटलीस्ट ये मैच में ना तीनों मैप पे DFM के होने चाहिए थे मेरे हिसाब
Over
से।
here on map 1. And you were saying
One sided होगा अब मेरे को लग रहा है। पे एग्जीक्यूट देखो ना बे, टरेट एक गोली नहीं मारा, टरेट को ब्लाइंड करके मार के गए बे लोग।
And so now we're going to go
कितने
to a
गंदे
pretty
लोग हैं बे।
difficult round here for Detonation Focus Me as we go into round 2. This time, the target will be A.
I mean, at the same time, it's just like for DFM to go in with a different approach, but they're not really doing it at the moment. DRX managed to go in just simply. This is a paranoia setup though, but the shorty will not connect.
गया खत्म।
Mako is just
Pranit bhai, thank you for the row.
They even had the idea to try to stab
Love you, thank you for the
over
membership।
here and intercept. But
चलो
again,
चलो, ये मैं
you
पिन
couldn't
कर
ask
देता
for
हूँ,
better
मेंबर्स
long-distance
लोग तुम
play.
लोग
Here's
पढ़
this
पाओगे।
gun that you're gonna get from Mako.
Is it gonna? It's only round 2, guys. Come on.
Now you
chill.
can read। ठीक
Take
है।
it easy. DFM
How
are
to join the
trying so
WhatsApp
hard to
group?
find a little pick, but DRX do not
Join,
give
bro.
it up.
Welcome।
Already smoked off heaven. The door's been shut.
Yeah.
Now
I
you
mean,
can
it's gonna be
talk to a lot of friends।
impossible round here.
वहाँ पे लोग वो भी करते हैं, एक दूसरे का ऐड करके एक ग्रुप बना के खेलते भी हैं।
Just noticed that.
I mean, something that they have done before and something that they could do is to just
लड़ना
wait,
नहीं है,
hold up
वरना
for
किक हो जाऊंगा,
exercise.
अभी बोल रहा हूँ।
DRX could escape from A main or
Enemy
just
remaining.
go hunting for ult points, but all right.
Flawless victory. Fatality.
Increase game volume. Sorry.
And so now we got to see here with Detonation Focus Me, can they win this round? Because if they don't, we're actually going to start to see the combo, the string continue on here that we saw when we ended map 1.
That's right.
So, you know, on paper, this is one that Detonation Focus Me should be able to do, but DRX is firing on all cylinders.
I mean, that's the thing. DFM, the last time they played this was against Team Secret. They did lose, but still, it wasn't
लेकिन मेरे को
too shabby.
समझता नहीं है
And what
फायरिंग
we've
ऑन
seen
ऑल
from DFM at the
सिलेंडर्स
start of the
हुआ
day
तो
was that they
सिलेंडर फटेगा
definitely
नहीं
have some improvements, some protocols.
Mako,
But they are playing against
से मार के
DRX.
चला गया
Mako,
बंदा
never fight Mako at A long when he has that gun. Okay, now we've got DRX. They're going to try to come up here.
क्या
into
फालतू
B.
गिरे भाई
Now this is already the 3rd round, but we do have an Odin.
I don't know, though. He's using it a little bit differently. I mean, definitely trying to spray, but it's not connecting onto anything, and that's
क्या
DRX
लाइन पे
being
चैट देखो
very cognizant of what DFM
एक
could
बाउंस है
do.
क्या
Okay, here they come. We're going to look for a target here.
ओ रिकॉन हो
Already
रहा है वो हेवी
using
वाला
that Odin. Well, I say that now. Now Buzz comes through here and gets the kill again.
लाइनअप मिल गया चैट तुम लोग को एक
DRX is going to get this push. I got a winner. Are we going to have a save here from Detonation Focus Me? Seeing them wrap all the way around here into long tells me probably.
आ गया व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में
And
अभी
so
ग्रुप
this
में
is going to
लूंगा
be a
तेरे
kind of quiet end here.
अपना
for
नॉर्मल
this
व्हाट्सएप
round.
ग्रुप में
The spike
मैं
obviously is
मैसेज
going to
पढ़ता
go
हूं
off,
उतना
but
बातचीत नहीं करता
the important thing to note is that DRX is now going to continue.
केवल
this
Varya
combo. How
live
much
thank you
longer
for
is
the
this gonna
membership
go
मेरी
for?
जान
It could go really long, Tasteless. I mean, we saw it in the previous game.
13-0
that went on
incoming.
for like, it was 7 rounds my last
भाई
count.
कितना
I think
strong
it
executive
actually went
है
up to
लेकिन
like 8. But this is painful because we even saw DFM.
एक ही साइड
trying
में
to
कैसे
buy
घुसते
up.
करने
They
लोगों का
had
2-3
noted.
स्ट्रैट है पता है
They had setups on B, but that was all figured out. DRX with a combination of, like the Des was talking about, the most versatile,
पकड़ा
most
गया।
flexible
कि वो
player
मरेगा या फिर
ever
मार के
in
मरेगा।
the world.
Yeah.
RB. And this guy just goes back onto a Sova. I mean, normally might have seen him at KO, but he still gets that information for the team. He still knows how to flush people out of position. And DRX just continue to execute. The B site was gone. And then Mako like this? Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty insane actually. Buzz there with just a perfect wall bang. And so
सुबह हंस रहा है
gonna be a
साला
star
अभी
round.
तक रिवील हो रहा है करके अभी
That was
6
close.
भाई थैंक यू फॉर द मेंबरशिप
Yeah. I mean, you know,
It's a bad omen.
Valorant is a game of headshots, but it's also a game of fist bumps here at the studio, and we need to see them all connect. All right, so, you know, again, Detonation Focus Me. They've collected
ये
up
भी
in
KO
mid,
का लाइनअप है
and we
देख
actually have
लेना
an Aldrone coming up in mid this time around. It's just Killjoy utility to cover B, and it does seem
ये
like
मिड
it's
का
going
वो
to be a
तोड़ता
B-side
है
push.
करेक्ट
And right now, the setup over here isn't going to give them that much intel. It's a heavier stack over at A as well.
रेडिएंट नॉलेज देख रहे हो
It's a bit of, sorry,
No, go ahead.
information gathering from DFM, if anything, but
The
still,
normal side.
despite that, they have to go in for a retake setup now.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, this is just all it's going to be, right? Like, they're going to have to come in here and try to get the retake. It's going to be a very tough retake to have.
घुसते घुसते 10
I just don't know what Detonation Focus Me is going to try to do.
Remember
Looks like
नहीं
they're going to try to
खेल
come
रहा
down and collect over here toward B main.
नेक्स्ट टाइम ऐसा कुछ आया तो खेल
boy.
लेंगे
I mean, okay, DFM, they had a bit more success with the retakes on the previous map, but this is a different map after all, and if they walk into this,
All right, a
they
trade
managed
out.
to overwhelm.
लेकिन KO भी लो है
Yeah, they're going to come in here and continue the push on. Stacks is going to just continue to lurk. Chinfree Man, 11 HP, so low. Here we go.
Just trying to dash in, looking for
ओह
those
अच्छा
kicks,
था
but Soldam walks straight into Foxy.
यार शॉर्टी
And this
प्लेयर्स
is the post plant setup from DRX, waiting for it.
Standing.
Even with Zenfree trying to go in towards Boathouse, RB has his
खत्म
teammate
बे
from the back, 4-0. The combo has not dropped.
जून से
Yeah,
वापस
I
स्टार्ट
mean,
करूंगा
It's
भाई
another
व्हाट्सएप
win
ग्रुप
here.
में
This is
कैसे ऐड
going to
होते
be
हैं वो
that,
देखना
that
नाइट
crappy
का कमेंट
round
है
5 where you have not won a
Pinned
round
comment
yet, so
पड़ेगा।
it's back to square one here. It's going to come down to maybe can you get a good headshot with a Sheriff from afar?
मार्को
We've seen it
6-0
happen before, but you know, again, a very likely 5th round win here for DRX.
Yes,
it's a
thank
lot
you
of
for the
conditions. I mean,
membership.
Soldam maybe he gets one headshot. Maybe he works with his team to pick up an ultimate orb. Then he gets the
Eco
blades.
5-0.
But even
भाई
then,
कितना strong team है ना यार,
it's
लेकिन
tough to find those frags.
Hucks,
tough
man.
to find those heads against DRX, a team that watches each and
this is
everyone's
like the
backs.
Pucks gameplay.
All right, well, they knife up into mid. They're going to use the turret over here and then send the Al drone out from B main. Could they get the first pick over here? Oh, sold up! Somebody's not finding him. Ah! Oh my God, that was a wild moment. All right, so they're started. They're getting those sheriff shots.
He's got the knives. He's against Rocco. Whoa. I'm not sure how he actually got the one through the smoke. Maybe it was support from Rada, but
yeah, it was a weird moment, right?
it's good.
In the smoke, it's a shot with the sheriff.
Impressive little win. They have 2 Vandals now, so this is a small
Can
win
वो
for
तभी नहीं
DFM.
मारा,
DRX
इसी
still
मारा
doesn't
उसने
have the
इस
spike
बार.
planted, and they're
ये
trying to get
क्वालिफाई
space
के लिए
across the map.
सर्कल है एक
Right, well,
लास्ट
they've
बार
sent
बता
RB
दे
out.
बहुत कम चांसेस है.
Trying to make some noise
इतना
down there on
calculate
that
मत करो.
side. It is just going to come down to whether or not they can get into A. They don't
पहले
have
देखो
a
दोनों G मैच
very
जीतता है
easy
क्या,
way to
फिर
go about doing
कैलकुलेशन
this.
चालू
They
करो.
do still have the blind ready, so I assume this is going to be entry with that. They're just going to do a raw peek over here.
मार दिया.
All right. They can still do this. They grab that spike.
15 seconds.
But, I mean, this is not enough time to go back over to A. And I guess they're just going to save. Oh, no, hold on. I forgot. Yeah, you can,
No, it doesn't have time at this point.
yeah, no, it's too late.
नहीं था क्या?
3.5 seconds to plant the spike, so that's
कितना टाइम लगता है अल्टीमेट इधर से उधर जाने?
DRX just kind of
था ना टाइम शायद?
letting this one go.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to try to stop the bleeding there by just taking
9
those 2
seconds,
rifles
if I'm
into the
not
next
wrong.
round. Very exciting win here for Detonation Focus Me.
Certainly. I mean, okay, like, you talked about it. I was kind of hoping for maybe Mako to, you know, execute onto
Best
the
controller
with that
flare
paranoia, the flash.
in
But
Pacific.
they didn't.
T-Bone bias into में smoke डालते
They
हैं ना
did
इस
get
से.
Soldam, but Anthem, I think, was holding the off angle, and that changed everything.
मैप में दूसरा
So
जगह
now
फोकस
combo
ही कर रहा था.
drops 1 to 4.
All right, there we go with that wall spam. Not actually connected with any targets yet. All right, so they get 2 there with the knife. Oh my God, Soldam, beautiful setup. In a position to basically ignore that turret.
है पूछ रहा है अपना रेडिएंट भाई ओमेन थोड़ी जल्दी
One rechecks that position.
Yeah.
So, presence known. DRX instantly know. Okay,
Kumar bhai,
maybe A side speaker, let's go in
Rajnish
for
Kumar, thank you for the membership, मेरी जान,
So they're
thank
going
you
to
so
come
much.
up through tree here onto A. Anthem's going to be lurking down here in hell. Oh my God, great shot from Mako. Mako is really killing it with these picks. So if they can get rid of Anthem, they can just take the site. And they got to be careful. This is a very good
Counter
position to get
suppress
floor
भी नहीं
bang.
फेंक सकता ये.
Planted.
And also spotted out. I mean, the 0 point gets that much information. Now the Aldrin comes in. You're talking about that floor break. We actually might see it, but DFM does play it safer.
They're going to go for it. They've got the jet in there. Oh,
Oh!
RB's too fast.
ये क्या movement था?
Enemy remaining.
And, you know, that was a beautiful takedown. Yeah, you know, the startup on that
Yeah,
Odin, it
थोड़ा
takes a
easy
second,
सा हो
right?
रहा है.
So it's a little bit hard to actually pop into a location and then try to actually get some kills. So a timeout's called now here for Detonation Focus Me. I can't say that I'm that surprised.
True. And at
एक
the same
gifted
time,
मिल
I
जाता
mean,
तो अरे मत.
even with the attempts from DFM,
Which 2
this is good
matches
positioning
are
for DRX. I mean, look at
remaining
RB.
for G?
Instantly
One
knows
is
how to
again
respond. Gets the information. Hears that sound. The iconic
Secret
kill in. And then
और
just looks
एक
upwards.
इनके
All right, there he is.
सामने.
It's not a bird. It's not a plane. It's just Soldam in the air. So 1 to 5. I mean, we started out. It was kind of a nice setup, wasn't it? With Rada and the Odin, and then Soldam with the operator, just denying B main outright. But then again,
Gaurav, thank you so much for the membership. क्या दिन है बे आज 20 members मिल गए आज. Love you.
I'm not very sure what they could do to change things up. I mean, we haven't seen DFM going aggressive.
Yeah, we
G का
really
story
haven't
देखो.
seen any of that just yet. Kind of amazing, you know, the 1 round they win was basically the hardest round to win back with that. But, you know, we already have DRX back in form. DRX support here in the audience.
Good glasses.
I like that style.
I mean, it is a great atmosphere to be wearing that style in this
Those are esports
arena.
glasses, okay? Those are what you got to wear to an event.
You think so?
I should be casting with those on right now.
Does it increase my accuracy in game?
Yeah,
No, but it's got lights
video
on
है
it. That's what
okay.
gaming is really about, is having
RGB.
peripherals, yeah, with RGB lights on.
Dude, I
That-
want RGB.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to game unless, you know, it is just lots of colors all at once. All right, so
ओ अपने डैड के साथ
A-long
ट्रैवल
push
किया
comes
वॉच
in
पार्टी
here.
के लिए
They're
वो
going to leave A actually a little bit open here. So this could be an easy run into the site. They're just going to have to go through the
इसलिए उन्हें dislike
web
किया
of
उनकी
Killjoy
वेंट
utility.
And at the same time, it's a
Mercy,
retake
yeah.
setup as well. Knowing that DFM doesn't have money this round, or it's just a weird sort of save.
नेटवर्क
DRX
वाला मैसेज
are
रोज पिन
waiting.
करो हाँ क्या कर सकते
Okay, so they're going to go with that plant over
मेरे
here.
को लगा सब मेंबर्स को पता रहेगा भाई रात
And,
में एलकेआर गेम प्ले स्ट्रीम होगा यस
I mean,
This is,
are they going to even try?
I don't
खत्म
know.
6-1
You should
It's
That's
such a
what I wonder.
weird contrast if you think about it.
और अगर ये लोग
DRX
रिटेक नहीं
has
करेंगे ना
everything
थोड़ा
right
भी
now.
प्रेशर
All
नहीं देंगे
ultimates, well, until Buzz spent his.
तो
but
नेक्स्ट राउंड पे
DFM,
4
on the
अल्ट
other
होंगे
hand, doesn't have.
Kaswa,
all that
thank you for
much.
the route,
All
मेरी
pistols,
जान
couple
The
of ultimates,
views.
and that's it. Now they don't even have space to go in for the retake. They're just looking for exits.
Yeah. Oh, nice. I was going to say there's a deep lurk here from RB, but he's already been picked off. So they're not going to attempt to defuse a spike or do anything of the sort. They're instead going to try to meet them
अरे।
over here at A long, but that's not exactly
ब्लाइंड
where
तो
they're gonna be
किया
able to be.
4 बंदे को
So,
उसने
like 2 passing ships in the night, nothing happens. Yeah, man. If you want to show your friends a round of Valorant,
लेकिन ये
get into
करके
it, show them
फायदा
that
क्या
one,
है?
okay? That's peak Valorant right there. Whoa, yeah, maybe it was actually.
उनके
Maybe it,
ऑलरेडी उनके उस
You
पर
show them
4
sold out,
अल्टीज
that's
you
हैं
show them
show
sold
them.
them, yeah. Show them sold them highlight reel.
हाँ बैंक
oh,
उनका फुल है करके फायदा
All
क्या
right.
है अच्छा मार्केट ट्राई करके अपना
Here's
अल्टी
1 to
या
6,
फिर वो
and
करते
you were talking
नहीं?
about it a little bit before.
मैं
The
कुछ गलत बोल
hardest
रहा हूँ
round was the one that DFM won. I'm still not gonna give up hope. All right, let's put it that
Don't
way.
give up. Don't give up.
गलत
Maybe
बोल रहा
Never
हूँ
give
मैं
up.
Detonation Focus Me can do it. We'll see. This round, obviously, there's more viability. This should be a more interesting round in general.
उनकी मर्जी
Still just being covered off. We do have Takaje inside of Wine, and he could maybe make something happen with that, but look at how DRX are actually pushing this. It's a lot of presence.
थर्ड में अच्छा खेला लेकिन आज ना
Setting up for a potential A short hit.
every time we get 900
Okay, Soldam gets a kill and
extra
escapes. Beautifully
die
done.
तो obviously
And
they
now
have
have
to
him
die
relocate
लेकिन
to try
मार
to find
के
another
मरना
pick.
is better I guess
DRX up in mid, but they seem committed to try to come into A.
बाइक से लोग तब भी मरते
We've
जब
got
उनको
actually
अल्ट
Soldam
पॉइंट्स
in a
नहीं देना
very
पड़ता ना सामने
attractive
वाले
position up here. I really like this. See how this works out.
Low,
We're
but all
gonna
he
come in.
needs. Tiny burst.
Oh, whoa, that was
Oh,
surprising.
close,
That was for
close.
sure he was going to get that. Now they're going to
Close.
be able to come right into A. They do have Taka J over here in Wine. See how his fight with Mako goes.
ये अल्टी भी है
I don't
Okay,
know.
so right now Taka J is in the blind spot of the position here.
Spike
I
planted.
don't like it. And it's not entirely blind either, Tasteless, because
गोलों
the
को
way
पता
that
है
he's been smoking off A main, I think Mako is fully aware that Takaje is somewhere around this one spot.
Right.
Well,
Well,
look
now
at
they
that.
know where his position is. So Mako's going to smoke this off and come in here for a duel of his own. And that's just forcing Taka J to push. But there's a clock on this. Not just on that spike, but in this position as well. RB is too clutch down
भाई
here. That's
भर
going to be
दिया
it.
RB
RB
ने
takes out
भाई
3 in the end. It's 7-1.
And that's just RB doing
ये
RB
match
things.
तो-
Yeah.
Again, DRX, they never disappoint. It's a tiny little detail, right?
भाई
With the
क्या
way that you
heavy
drop
team
the
है यार
open
लेकिन
dark
यार
cover, you can actually see that little sort of projectile to see where it flies in from. And I think that's kind of what informed Mako.
कंसिस्टेंटली
time-
अच्छा टीम है मतलब लाउड हो गया
It's just this
कंसिस्टेंटली अच्छा
little-
टीम फेनेटिक
It's
हो
a
गया
very small
कंसिस्टेंटली अच्छा टीम
movement thing where
ये
you see
टीम हो
Soldam
गया
trying to hold from that retracted position that you were talking about, and then at the same time we have
ना
Radar who's holding
ज़्यादा
up
अपसेट्स
around the
अपसेट्स
mouth
होते
of
नहीं
A
है बे
site. It couldn't work because of the way that DRX pushed in. The way that they kind of leapfrog over one
ऐसा
another.
देखने को अच्छा लगता है
Now they're back to this sort of controlled pace.
टीम
Do have
बना रहा
Soldam
है
on an
ऐसा हेवी
operator, but I don't know if he can actually find an opening pick unless someone walks into his sights.
मतलब
RB
लोग
is going to come through here.
legit देख के ऐसा सीख सकते हैं कि क्या ये
And
लोग कर रहे हैं,
Soldam's
क्यों
going
ये
to just
लोग
try to
जीत रहे हैं।
relocate. Oh, already a skirmish
क्या
over here
stats
just by
है?
Tree. Oh my god, Hunter's Fury's coming through her bunch. You're so low!
अरे
He's gonna get blown up by the grenade instead.
Yep. Now this is going to be a tough one for DRX. This is definitely a moment that Detonation Focus Me can win.
केओ
They've
का
got
अल्टी भी
Soldam
है।
here with the operator pushing out. And so we have Mako actually
Hunter's
going
Fury भी
down
नहीं मार
into
सकता।
wine once more.
सीधे aim do।
RB going to lurk under the floorboards here. Now, we've noticed at Detonation Focus Me, sometimes they play a little bit too slow. I'm a little bit concerned about that happening here now.
Same here, but they are going to break down those doors, so it's just a decisive hit to push in on towards the spike, but so them up above. Mako, oh god, he's still so
Smoke
good.
देखो ना
And then
इसका,
RB hiding
RB का।
inside the smoke the entire time, but he lets them
Yeah,
get
RB
it
का
seems
smoke
like
देखा?
he didn't know that the defuse was going the whole way through. We could have had a shot put through, but hey, whatever. Big win here for Detonation Focus Me. Misplay there from DRX. Not spamming out those shots onto the spike.
sometimes just so much utility that you can't really hear what's
Smoke
going
देखा
on. at the
RB का
same
कितना
time.
बाप
Yeah.
था।
But
RB
I
का
gotta
बोलो,
say,
माको
I
का
mean,
sorry।
in this round,
Mako
MVP's
का,
gotta
Mako
be
का, sorry,
Anthem
sorry,
because
sorry,
the way
sorry,
that
sorry।
he actually held this, the way that they were positioned up around A short, completely denied DRX's push, allowing them to get
Mako
that
का
same
smoke, what?
even odds with the numbers
बहुत
advantage.
smart
Now
smoke।
2-7. DFM still trying to find more rounds.
Yeah, doing the best they can. Okay, DRX. I mean, they have deep pockets right now. They've won so many rounds. They
तू भी
buy in
consistent है
heavy.
भाई, मत करो रे बेशर्मो।
And they go back towards mid again. This time, seeing that there isn't a single person up around market, they might be able to push into this one spot. Zenfree's holding that angle though. Actually, it's just going to be a hit on towards A instead. That means it's up to Anthem and Takaje to anchor this one.
All right, Fox is going to wrap around here. That blind might actually buy them enough time. Stacks comes in. Dude, the flanks are just too good. They're going to seal this up. It's going to have to be a retake, a very difficult retake at that here.
साला
Detonation
सांस
Focus
ही नहीं
Me.
लेने देते बे।
I mean, that's a flawless execute if I've ever seen one, Tasteless.
Yeah, it was
Huh?
pretty beautiful to see, to be honest.
Best controller in the world, माफ का ये पीरियड।
Now
Top
the
team
door
का
shut
player है।
again.
क्या ही
We're
expect
trying to
कर
go
रहे
in
हैं?
from heaven. It's the same thing. And
Aim,
DRX
game
has all of
sense,
these positions
Smokes,
covered.
blind read,
Yeah, I mean, you
सब
could
है।
try to updraft in here, but like, are you going to be able to find them? DRX is just going to camp and turtle as best they can. And that just does not end up panning out. Okay, somehow Rita is like doing fantastically, but again, the setup outside might just be too good.
Smoke देखना।
Yeah, that's going to be it.
Smoke
Eighth win
देख-
here on the board
Mako-
here for DRX.
I mean,
2 more rounds
Mako-
left in the first half. Detonation Focus Me in dire straits.
इंची मेरा
Very
lag
much
क्यों
so,
है?
but it was a
Internet।
valiant attempt from Rada. I can respect that.
किसी
He
मेरा
had the
reference
guardian. He
WhatsApp
got
पे
3
add नहीं हो रहा
headshots for
है।
it.
तेरा trial
I
period
still
का।
like it. But that said, we talked about that. Flawless execution. I mean, it's the same thing. You give DRX that much space. You're a little bit, I don't know, too
HG.
cautious about how DRX has those trades, has those protocols that actually take up space on the map that you just give it all to them. And then they have so much free real estate
Pinky
that they just
sorry
go into A short. They go up towards heaven. Even with the blinds, DRX just knows how to go in off of each other. RB coming in from A main, just sniping one from behind. It's the same thing in this round. Maybe DFM going in for that B main push. They might be able to do something if they can find Buzz on that lurk.
And then Aldrone's going to come through here.
नीचे से दो filter का,
And,
excuse me।
They're going to try to just push up into mid. Now, there is a lot of positioning here to try to engage into mid.
स्मोक ऐसा
Rita
था कि अगर
even
डिफेंस
sensing
करना
that
बेटा
maybe
तो
there's
सामने
somebody
कुछ
on the
दिखेगा
other
नहीं।
side that could receive those shots. Foxy9 once again going to initiate with the jet here for Detonation Focus Me. Sold up. He's going to just back right back into the boathouse.
Rada, oh.
Spike down B.
Still though, the trades go
ये
through.
स्मोक भी अच्छा था, ये
And
सामने वाला जो
despite
मैंने
DFM's best efforts to contest for this spike play, Foxy9 is just too darn sharp, Tasteless.
I know. He's too clean. Taka J here. Going to try to see if he can't come in. And now again, they don't have the B side yet. Soldam is still sitting here in the boathouse. They might even want to
30
consider just
seconds left.
seesawing back over to A.
They definitely have that option, but why? They don't really need to. Everyone's here. All we have to do is to overwhelm that one player on the site itself, and we know where he is.
Yeah, they can have Mako just try to take the spot over here.
One enemy
And he does get him, and that's going to be it.
बताओ
The spike will be planted, and we're going to go into the last round here of the first
Last
half.
round in the half.
Detonation Focus
डिसिप्लिन
Me is
देखना
a
20
really
सेकंड है
hot
तो
water,
भी
man.
फिर भी रुके स्मोक जाएगा ब्लाइंड करेगा नेट
They're
डालेगा
being boiled.
वो लोग
Okay, but
प्ले
here's the
बनाना
thing,
ही पड़ेगा
Binks, I
फिर
mean,
आराम से मारेंगे
We
20
might have joked
सेकंड
about
है
it a few rounds ago. You know, like, all right, let's if you want to show your friend like
अरे एक
good
अपना होता है
Valorant,
अरे
this
एक
is
ही
the
बंदा
round.
साइड
This
में
is
घुसो
the-
घुसो
This is the series. It might seem
अपने
like
कॉल
a
ऐसे
stomp.
होते ए एक ही बंदा
It is
चलो
a
चार
stomp,
बंदे चलो
right? But
चलो
it's also a flawless execution from DRX. There's so much that you can learn just by seeing how DRX actually takes up space, how DRX goes into
ना
sites.
जो मैंने बोला
Yeah,
वही
it's a
बोला
good
उसने
point. I mean,
वीडियो
the
में
way
याद
they
रखा
navigate the map is really quite beautiful, honestly. By the way, we have a little bit of action over here at A. There's a double stack with Taka J over here and Wine, but they're going to wrap
they play exactly
all the way
opposite to
around
this
over
man
here
अय्यो बात तो
through spawn and try to push into B. Now, we don't have any Odin here for wall banging, but I mean, this is a pretty good setup right now for Detonation Focus Me. It's going to be up to Foxy to try to come in here and start to knife down the rest of the team, but he is going to end up triggering this Killjoy utility.
It's also up to Rada to actually deal against Foxy. Oh,
क्या ना रिवील
but Foxy just finds him.
Yeah, beautiful play there. Oh my God, Anthem, what is happening? They just can't quite get this Killjoy. Whoa, my God, that's the fourth one.
Spike down B.
All right, Foxy puts an end to that. Now, in theory, Foxy could just get really good knife clicks and win individual fights. Spike is in hand. There's not a lot of time. I mean, if Detonation Focus Me plays this right, this should be very doable.
30 seconds left.
Have the flash. You have the paranoia.
Oh, great shot there by Taka J. Okay,
एक
one more
दुनिया
round
था जहाँ पे वो
win
जीतता
here
था
for
यार
Detonation Focus Me. You know, we've seen people
9-3.
come back from 3 to 9.
कर्स
It's
भी
gonna be
नहीं बोल
DRX here
सकते
now defending.
This is my favorite thing about Valorant. Like, you don't understand. Everyone talks about it, and then so you can always go off of statistics and logic. But sometimes hero plays from single players like Anthem can defy all of that. You have that star factor. Like tactically, strategically, when you look on it on paper, right? Yes, DRX, very strong team. They have all the strategies, all the protocols. They're gonna dash on the site. It's Foxy 9. You got one guy, Anthem, and he shuts all of that down by himself.
All right, well, this is going to be halftime for now. Again, you know, I do think that Detonation Focus Me, they do look relaxed up there. But, you know, the results, they do kind of speak for themselves. We've had these moments of brilliance. I think in round 5, when that was of all the rounds that they should have lost, that was one they didn't.
Yep.
I think when we saw Anthem with a great gunplay in just that last round, that was impressive. But big picture, DRX is just a cleaner Valorant team as far as their executes go, as far as their gunplay goes. The way they're able to infiltrate the site over and over and over, you can see almost always Detonation Focus Me isn't able to deal with it.
That's right. I mean, DRX, when it comes down to it, still, they have such a deep strat book. They have such a vast agent pool that whatever you throw at them, they almost always have an answer. And when it comes to a team like DFM, they just don't have those answers to whatever DRX has. The problem solving isn't quite there yet.
DFM by
They're
एक मैच
trying.
please love
You see
चलो
that
चलो कहाँ से
on the previous
3
map
राउंड
especially, they
नीचे
were a little bit more
ब्रह्मांड का
prepared.
वो
Onto a set
ऐसा
though,
जीते
they did leave
गेम
it
खेलेगा
open,
रात
but still with the positioning, I think Rada trying to kind of play around that stairs area, maybe trying to stop DRX as they push out of B main. It doesn't really work, especially not when Foxy 9 just dives right at you.
Well, good luck to Detonation Focus Me. I mean, they're going to have to really have a good, strong start, or this is just going to end. You know, right now, DRX is just so close to that.
Guys, मेरे को एक बात बताओ, तुम लोग घर में जो रह रहे हो, कौन-कौन इंडिविजुअल रह रहे हो, एक 2 BHK का इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल कितना होना चाहिए? 11 months में रेडिएंट, बाकी कांग्रेट्स सर जी, मेकिंग अस प्रूव रॉन्ग एंड प्राउड टू बी योर मेंबर्स. थैंक यू फॉर बीइंग फ्री थेरेपिस्ट. लव यू यार प्राइम भाई. अगर आपको फ्री थेरेपिस्ट नहीं पसंद है, आपको पैसा देने का मन कर, आप कभी भी मुझे 5-10 लाख बेच सकते हो. 3000 मैक्स. 4000 45 के तो मतलब 18000 मतलब कुछ गलत कर रहे हैं हम लोग.
Buzz ready. He's going to back up. Okay. And they're going to have their Foxy 9 wrap around over here. They are coming in. Oh, RB with the ghost, so good at controlling that angle. Oh my! What? Wait, what? That was like he spray shot with a classic, and then each of the 3 bullets went to a different skull.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened.
गलत हो रहा है
Oh
यार.
my God! People love to joke about this all the time. Like,
Okay,
okay.
hold on, wait. We see.
अपना देखो एसी चलता है दिन भर, मतलब जितना टाइम मैं स्ट्रीम करता हूँ, तो एक दिन में फिर रात को सोते वक्त, समझ रहे हो, तो मिनिमम एक दिन में एसी कितना चलता है मालूम है? 4 घंटा यूट्यूब पकड़ो 4, ठीक है, और पहले मैं कुछ और भी करता था, उसका भी 4 8 घंटा, और रात को कम से कम 1 बजे से लेके सुबह के 11 बजे तक, कैलकुलेट करो, उतना एसी चलता है.
Starting to go sniping.
Yeah.
लेकिन एक ही एसी
Foxy's
चलता
already
है.
picked one off here. And, you know, it's going to be Detonation Focus Me pushing onto Catwalk.
पूरा दिन इन शॉट.
Do we dare to explore mid?
Yeah, I mean, let's see where they want to go. They're not going to end up engaging with... Well, hold on. I think they are going to come in here with
फिर
stacks.
भी बहुत ज्यादा.
Ooh. Nice no-scope there with the second
ना
shot.
मेरे को भी लग रहा है फाफा से बात करना पड़ेगा.
But just backs off. He hears the noises up towards heaven.
Oh
Oh my
my
God!
Spike
Foxy!
down
वो
A.
रिंग लाइट ही है यार, पीछे के लाइट्स मेरे स्ट्रीम
All
के
right, just
टाइम पे.
Anthem left over.
बाकी टाइम पे तो एक ही
And
लाइट ऑन
that's going to
होती
be it. The 11th round win. Foxy got 2 kills no-scoping, by
पीछे
the way.
ऑफ करता है
for the
ऑब्वियसली.
Marshall.
Taka J tried. He tried to go in
Soने
for
से
that right
पहले.
click. But yeah, you're right.
To use all my gear.
Foxy again, one of
जान
those
दो रे,
players
टेंशन मत दिलाओ.
when he has a Marshall and he knows where to go. Just
इनका
because they
एंड
don't
ऑफ द
have
बंक्स
armor,
में
it's
आपका
not
फील
easy
है.
for him to find these frags. And now, if they win this round again, it's basically game over.
What
Still
the-
though, you have to respect the fact that DFM has the full buy now. They have a chance, one chance, to deny that match point play.
ऐसा लग रहा है दे आर प्लेइंग स्क्रिम्स.
Right, Fox.
भाई डीआरएक्स बहुत स्ट्रांग टीम में भी है, क्या एक्सपेक्ट करोगे तुम
All
लोग?
right, it's a start, man. Taka J does get that kill. They're going to win this. They got to win this round.
Being very careful about it for sure.
Yeah, RB's going to be ready. The Aldron's going to come out.
रात को जॉर्ड गए पता नहीं.
Almost gets that. But it seems like this push is going to continue onward here. Stacks is going to come up just outside of Market.
Have a chance for DFM to potentially dash in, but no. We're going to back up instead. Okay. And it's just, again, this very careful approach. They are thinking that maybe the rotations have gone over to the B site, so let's try to explore mid and maybe A instead. But seeing as A is smoked off, they're funneled in towards mid. Mako is on the other side of that wall, but nah, they're just gonna fortify the site instead. They trust
डीआरएक्स
Buzz
ने
to
इतना
hold A by
बुरा
himself.
मारा स्पॉन उड़ लो.
All right, B's going to be the target. We've got a triple
गाइस ये
stack
लोग
over
का है
here.
हाँ, अगर ये लोग अभी भी
DRX
डिफेंड कर
just
सकते
going
हैं
to let
लोग.
the clock run. And a very detonation focus me move. It looks
20
like they're going to
सेकंड
go back
कैसे
around
जाएंगे
and
ये
they're
पे?
coming in. I feel like we see this so often, and it's like,
इंजन
okay,
सेटअप
man,
भी
you guys
है.
have 15 seconds to get through this Killjoy utility and plant the
Oh,
spike.
boy.
All that Buzz
Okay.
has to do is slow them down slightly.
अब
10
क्या?
seconds left.
Oh, now they're going in for it,
Oh
but Mako's
my
here. The
God.
spike's dropped!
Spike
अब
down.
क्या?
That's going to be it. There's no way they can get the
No.
plant.
हे भगवान
Oh, I
बहुत
can't
गलत
believe
किया.
this.
Well, this one- I mean, This is what we've been talking about. You know, the reality is that,
Match point.
you know, Detonation Focus Me, they get so close to going to one side, and then they make it even harder for themselves by wrapping all the way around. And it's like, dude, you know, you get one guy who's got some decent gunplay, and that can ruin the entire push into the site.
And you play into him. My heart breaks, Tasteless. This is
मैं
so
करूँगा,
painful.
It's painful to
गलत ना?
cast, man.
And now it's match point. You're gonna have to just force buy everything. You've got a Guardian, maybe just, you know, one Vandal on Anthem. Everyone else on whatever they can get their hands on. And you know how DRX
3:30 को
plays. They're
चालू
not
होता
going to
है,
over-aggress
5:30
on
भी
this. They
नहीं हुआ,
don't have
खत्म
So
to.
they don't have to do anything. And again, I mean, it's we've talked about it a little bit, but we keep seeing it. It's these slow plays.
भाई एंथम ने मारा ए राउंड तो
Where
ठीक है,
at times
वरना
I
हो
do feel
गया
like,
भाई.
Detonation Focus Me, they can be their own worst enemy.
तब पे एम में
It's
पर
so
स्ट्रेटजी
hard to
नहीं.
actually try to retake a site like that. And so
अबे
the only
बहुत-
way that we're going to have this go on is if Detonation Focus Me goes,
पता नहीं यार, देखो
with
ये
a
लेवल पे
win
खेल रहे हैं तो
from
मतलब
every
है
round
यार
from here on
सबके
out.
पास सब कुछ,
and then we
लेकिन
got to go to overtime and then see what
DRX
happens
बिल्ड
there.
डिफरेंट है
Oh,
बे.
boy.
वो लोग का कोऑर्डिनेशन है ना
So
टॉप
many
नॉच है.
obstacles. And that's why I say this. It's a
Omen ने भी
mental
देखा ना
game.
कैसा
Mako, just that
शॉर्ट
tiny little
स्मोक
bit of
नहीं
movement.
किया.
He already knows where they
Mako
are.
ने साइड स्मोक किया, देखा तुम लोग ने?
And DFM, they need
शॉर्ट के
that.
बाजू के यहाँ पे
decisiveness,
स्मोक
but
किया
it's
और
not
टाइम
here,
बाय
not
कर.
yet.
भाई अलग
They're going to try to surround this B site
अच्छा,
now,
अलग
but
दिमाग
knowing how
चलता है
Buzz and
बे.
RB can be. Oh boy.
Grenade out. 30 seconds left.
Okay, here we go. Not bad. Buzz starts to drop him. The spike is down. Jinfree fights
देखने
back.
रहता Buzz
It's a
करके
3
बच गया
versus
और
3.
मैं
The
ये भी
spike
गया
is
था.
getting planted. The dream of Detonation Focus Me is still alive.
You guys have to make this round. This is your stand. Toss a bit of a fragment. Foxy's starting to inch forward. Anthem's in a good position though. If the timing is right. Oh no.
मार दिया.
Whoa!
ओह!
What? Okay. Operator does end up taking out Anthem. Foxy coming in.
केओ का पोजीशन बहुत गलत है.
Last player standing.
Foxy.
मारा
Not
लेकिन
going to be enough. There we
उसने
go.
पिंग भी किया था. केओ का
win here.
पोजीशन बहुत
Detonation
गलत था.
focus me,
उसने
thank
पिंग भी
God.
किया था लेकिन वो मार नहीं पाया.
Hanging by a thread, but Taka-J
उसके गन की नली
saves
देख के
them
ना उसने पिंग कर दिया था फॉक्सी
from
ने.
losing it all in that one round. Now 4-12. Still, we talked about those obstacles, but it was a good performance. Like I mentioned with Anthem, I mean, this guy has been showing
Yeah,
up today
one-tap
for his
mara.
team. The IGL of the squad, and he, although they might have switched roles, this might actually be better for him. Just hold up by B main. Although he was blinded by the paranoia, because it's a near side effect instead, he still can kind of see where Mako was.
Yeah.
अगर
yeah,
आपको
that's a good
मौका दिया
point. If
जाए
you're
कि आप
right
किसी
up
भी
face
टीम
to
को
face,
ज्वाइन
you
कर
can
सकते
still
हैं
spot each
इंटरनेशनल
other.
एज अ प्लेयर, तो किस टीम में
Okay,
ज्वाइन
Detonation
कर रहे हैं
Focus Me.
XFG.
Let's see how many wins they
Loud.
can string together.
लाउड ज्वाइन करूंगा और बोलूंगा भाई जीत गया ना एक
Wide
इंटरनेशनल.
peek over there. Gets that kill.
वैसा
And
बचूंगा.
making the whole entry point to be pretty undesirable. We're going to see if Jinfree's just going to wrap around over here to the rest of his teammates up at A. They did just clear out Wine with the drone.
T1 कब आएगा पता
It's
नहीं.
also just one Hero Vandal on DRX.
Right.
And they're tossing it around now because Buzz is at 50 HP. They toss it over to RB.
लाउड बॉक्स रिप्लेस
Just gonna have
किसको
to try to set
करेगा?
him up for
उनका
success.
जो भी 6th है.
Trying to control the map with
6
their
बना के
utility.
बिठा के रखो.
Foxy 9 and
चलेगा.
Shorty. DFM trying to find whatever they can get their hands on. Technically, this round should be theirs, but at point blank range, these pistols.
Target destroyed.
All right, there we go. Buzz, nice lurk.
Spike down mid.
Foxy 9 throws the cloudburst in.
Seconds left.
And it's just DRX slowly picking them off one by one. Another great kill there by
उसको भी
Buzz.
मारता
Still
था.
a 2 versus 2. This is doable right
भाई
now. for
बस का
Detonation
क्या
Focus
मूवमेंट
Me.
से बे?
But they don't have that spike on site, and it's the same story again, Quack.
Oh my God!
15
it's
15
seconds.
15 सेकंड.
I didn't realize it.
Spike down.
टाइम
This
नहीं
is
है.
it.
GG.
I think
खत्म
that's the whole
भाई
round.
साहब,
This is going to
दूसरी
end
बार.
in kind of a symbolic way. This is how
ए
we've seen them
भगवान ऐसा
lose many
नहीं यार.
games before, not economizing the clock correctly.
Ch-
That's going to be it.
It's not even a kill to end the round.
Not even a kill to end the round. Not
Yeah.
ending with a bang, but a whimper. There it is. DRX 2-0 against
That's
Detonation Focus.
2-0 easy easy. चलो गाइस, दैट इज इट फॉर टुडे. बहुत इजी सा था. रेडिट भी यही कहता है 2-0 ही जीतेगा, समझ रहे हो? लेकिन अच्छा है भी, एक टीम इतना कंसिस्टेंटली इतना अच्छा खेल रही है, फील्स गुड. हाँ, रीजन तो अपना ही है, क्या बोलते हो? चलो अभी मिलते हैं रात को. रात को मिलते हैं, थोड़ा रेडिएंट फ्लेक्स करेंगे, तो रात को आ जाना, ठीक है? बाय बाय गाइस, थैंक यू फॉर द लव. ठीक है, मेंबर्स ओनली कल होएगा, ठीक है? और हो सकता है तो 4K लाइक्स कर दो, ओनली 200 बचे, ठीक है। दिस इज लाउड बिंग्स फ्यूचर साइनिंग ऑफ, ठीक है। चलो चलो मिलते हैं, बाय, टेक स्केयर्स।